All right, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining here live here on YouTube. This is the 2025 AFL Draft live stream. My name is GoalGram. I'm here making AFL content every single day on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. And follow me along tonight for the AFL Draft live stream. Tell your friends to come watch. I'll be here all night. Let's go. I have the picks on the left-hand side of the screen, as you can see here, everyone, and I'll be making sure to choose make the best decision and provide the best analysis for each single pick. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from around the world. Send some W's in the chat, and I'll talk to you throughout the evening. Let's go.
Putting Jim together, what sort of setup you got going? Rather a fight than a feed. Look at the size of him.
Yeah, well, he's got two other brothers, so you got to keep him off the street.
Of course, we have the awkward family interviews all night with the fathers who didn't know how to play and enjoyed it. Classic.
And just connect with the boys.
Yeah, I've seen the pipes, mate. They're up and about. I'll let you go, but last question. Is there any football in the family through the history?
Yeah, on Brooks' side of the family.
This is a horrible interview by Ben Dixon. Let me know where you're watching from around the world, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us, Otis1194. Thank you very much for joining us.
As well with Easton, so her brother. So the footy's on their side of the family. So can't take credit for that.
Well, it's an exciting night. Sit back and enjoy this one. It's going to be a great ride.
Thank you. Thanks.
Oh, how good is it to see the excitement and the joy of the families who ride every bump with the youngsters that are getting drafted this evening. Nervous moments until their name is called out. Well, we're going to head to Ben Waterworth, who has been following the draft for months and months, keeping a close eye on everything. Ben, some whispers late regarding the bidding that we may see unfold. What's the talk at Marvel Stadium?
Yeah, thanks, Sarah, and happy draft night to all those who celebrate as well. It's going to be a fascinating night. There are going to be a lot of trades struck at the start of the night in particular, potentially as early as when West Coast is on the clock at pick 1. You've already mentioned Gold Coast and how many academy-tied players are linked to them. The Suns will strike at least 4 trades during the early stages of the draft to help them bank points to match their respective academy prospects. Also keep a close eye out on Carlton. So Carlton is expecting a really early bid on their father-son prospect in Harry Dean, the best key defender in the pool this season. Carlton currently has pick 9 and 11. They're on their way out. Pick 9 is going likely to Essendon, and pick 11 is going to North Melbourne. That will not only help Carlton match a bid on Dean, but also on their gun NGA prospect in Jack Ison as well. And Jack could potentially get a bid as early as tonight.
Welcome everybody. Just getting everything set up here. Just having a couple of technical issues, but I'm getting it sorted.
Middle stages of the first round. Hawthorn and Brisbane looking at a trade from my understanding. Brisbane currently has pick 17. That could slide back a little bit, and Hawthorn gets that selection and also sending a future pick to the line. So plenty to play out here, Sarah, at Marvel Stadium.
Thanks, Ben. It sounds like it's going to be pretty dynamic.
Welcome everybody. Thank you very much for joining here live on YouTube.
Their settling point, a shift of 40.
I'm getting everything set up here, and I'm going to apply the chat onto the screen as well so everyone can see.
Some beauties during that period. Can you take us through the top players in each position?
Yes, it was a difficult task, nearly an impossible task to try and pick the best at number 1. It's like picking your favourite grandchild, nearly impossible to separate. So Luke Hodge or Nick Riewoldt at 1, for instance. Do I go Chris Judd or Dustin Martin at 3? Where do we go with Franklin or Pendlebury at 5? What wonderful choices, but there's some great...
Right, everyone, we're about to start the AFL draft. No picks have yet been made. We're, of course, doing the customary horrible interviews from the journalists and interviewers, but we're about to begin shortly. Let me know in the comments who you have joining us tonight and who you have your team picking in tonight's draft.
I'm not sure, did I sneak in, Shifter? You've snuck in just ahead of Todd Goldstein and Mark Lacroix.
Let me know where you're watching from around the world, live here on YouTube.
Although you did play mid and back.
Very kind of you, Shifter.
But well done. It's great recognition for those that have been great performers over the journey today.
Number 40 would have been an easy one. Gary Ablett
yeah, poor old Tommy Stewart. Just about 5 or 6 All-Australians. He was the choice 40. As was Mickey O'Loughlin, our old mate.
I was just about to say, Shifter, I think the silk from Salisbury...
Welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining here live here on YouTube. My name is GoalGram. I have AFL TikTok every day. AFL content, sorry, on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So follow me along. Welcome everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. There is yet to be any picks tonight in tonight's draft. I have the picks on the left-hand side of your screen. Make sure you check those out. I'll be updating it as every pick is made. You can also watch on KO and Fox Sports as well, if you wish to join. The draft is about to start, everyone. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from around the world. Like, share, and comment. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I've just currently passed 500, so let me know how to improve, what content you want to see tonight throughout the rest of the draft, and I'll be here as your friend and your analyst throughout the rest of the evening. Let me know in the chat where you're watching from around the world, live here on YouTube. The 2025 AFL Draft is just about to begin. Our favourite prospect, according to Otis1194, is, for me, it's Dylan Patterson. He reminds me so much of Nazaya Wanganeen-Miller. He'll be an incredible pick by the Gold Coast Suns. They're definitely going to match a bid tonight for him, and I think he will be the best prospect in the decade. Very close behind Dylan Patterson will be Zeke Euland. He's like an Errol Goulden clone. Incredible left foot, incredible distribution, and perfect for the modern AFL. Let me know where you're watching from around the world. Hit some W's in the chat. Tell me who your favorite player is. Ask any questions in the chat, and I'll answer anything that comes through.
With over 20 million reward seats, use your Qantas points to travel Australia and the world. Earn Qantas points on credit cards and all of your everyday spending, like groceries, energy, fuel, and more. Open the Qantas app to explore over 500 partners. Let me know where you're watching from around the world, everyone. Today. Live here on YouTube. My name is GoalGram. I'll be here every day for AFL content and information. If you wish to subscribe and follow me, hit that share button, hit that like button, and comment below.
We've put BB's Laws of Cricket on the cans of cricket. Grab a 30-pack at Liquorland today.
Let me know as well, everyone, if the background as well, I do have currently a green screen. If it's bothering you too much, and it is a bit crackly and bothering you too much, I can also put on a blur, so just let me know how it looks throughout the rest of the evening. Will there be a surprise in the top 5? I don't think there will be, Otis1194. I think it will be pretty straightforward. I expect Willem Dersma to go number 1 to the West Coast Eagles, Cooper Duff-Tytler to also go to the Eagles at number 2, and then I expect Zeke Euland to be bid on at number 3. There is talk that Zeke may be bid on at number 2 by West Coast, but obviously Gold Coast will match the bid, so I do think it will be Cooper Duff-Tytler potentially at number 2. Let me know where you're watching from around the world, live here on YouTube. My name is GoalGram. Follow me every single day for AFL content. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and also follow me on my Instagram and TikTok. I'll put the links in the bio.
This is November, the 2025 NAB AFLW final.
I'm putting my TikTok and Instagram links, everyone, in the chat. Make sure you follow and subscribe.
This feeling, this fire, these finals belong to all of us. Be there to live it.
Let me know where you're watching from around the world, live here on YouTube.
See you at the W Finals. Tickets at women's.afl. Like groceries, energy, fuel, and more. Open the Qantas app to explore over 500 partners.
Let me know where you're watching from around the world, everyone. I will have the audio on as well. I'll be here every day for AFL content and information. If you wish to subscribe and follow me, hit that like button and comment below. I've left the audio on, everyone, in my headphones, so you will be able to hear the broadcast throughout the evening. If anyone, I do have currently a green screen. If it's bothering you too much, information. If you wish to subscribe and follow me, hit that like button. Let me know where you're watching from around the world in the chat as well. On, everyone, in my headphones, so you will be able to hear the broadcast throughout the evening. If anyone, I do have currently a green screen. If it's bothering you too much, all right, let's go. Let me know where you're watching from around the world in the chat as well. On, everyone, in my headphones, so you will be able to throughout the evening. If All right, I'm just getting everything set up, everyone, making sure it's all good. All right, let's go. I actually have to remove the sound for the broadcast, everyone, unfortunately, because it does echo. So I will have to just have my voice throughout the rest of the evening. Right. The first pick is about to be taken. Let's go. They're just doing some profiles. West Coast is on the clock, as per the NFL. Okay, here we go. Willem Dersma is the hot favorite to be taken number one. It'll be very interesting to see who goes. All right, I do have a live chat going, everyone. So put W's in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from around the world, particularly in Australia, of course. So my favorite players from this particular draft, Dylan Patterson. I expect to go to the Gold Coast Suns with a bid. I think he is absolutely incredible and will be amazing throughout. Also, I think my favorite player is Cooper Duff-Tytler. An absolute unicorn, very similar to Luke Jackson, very similar to Max Gawn, an ability to be a fifth midfielder. Otis 1194, will these top picks prove to be the start of change for West Coast? Yes, they could be, but easily they couldn't be. Unfortunately, with West Coast, there are much larger systemic problems existing there at the club, and they've had high draft picks the last couple of years, and nothing's really changed or eventuated. So there's going to be a lot of pressure on Willem Dersma and Cooper Duff-Tytler to start their careers in Perth, but I honestly don't think they'll have very high expectations. They'll be able to really match up well with Harley Reid, be able to improve that midfield, and I honestly think Cooper Duff-Tytler will be able to sub in forward with the new second ruckman rule as well. Let me know where you're watching from around the world, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us live here on YouTube. First pick is yet to be taken. We're just waiting on the first pick. West Coast are on the clock, everyone. Oh, I've actually figured out, I think I've figured out how to change. So you may be able to hear the broadcast, everybody. I'm still obviously getting used to my technical setup. This is my first live in a while on YouTube, so I appreciate any help or support I can get. All right, let's see if this works. Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us live here on YouTube, 2025 AFL Draft live stream. All right, I'm just testing to see, everyone, if I can get the broadcast going and the sound. That way you'll be able to listen along. Okay. All right, Andrew Dillon has just come up to the lectern. He's about to make the first pick for West Coast Eagles. Let's go. We're on the clock.
In the park, imagining that maybe, just maybe, tonight might be the night that your name is called. This year we received just under 1,000 draft nominations.
Right, Andrew Dillon has just come up to the
growing and inspiring
lectern. He's about to make the first pick for West Coast Eagles. Let's go. We're on the clock.
And we are committed to continuing to take footy to more people and more communities than ever before. And to the players, this is just the beginning. Your new clubs will give you every opportunity.
Is everyone able to hear? Could you please put a thumbs up in the chat if you're able to hear the broadcast currently going, or you can only hear my voice? Just let me know in the chat, please.
Your attitude and your hunger is what will define your footy career. Tonight, we will once again present the Alan Aylett Medal to the #1 draft pick. Alan played over 200 games for North Melbourne.
The thumbs
He
up in
captained
the chat if you...
club. He won multiple best and fairest.
Yeah, here we go. #1 pick is on the clock.
He was also a visionary as president of North Melbourne and also the president of the VFL.
Who do you think will be picked by your favourite team tonight? I'll be following along the entire first round as well as tomorrow night. Follow, subscribe, and share, everyone. Hit that like button as well.
Especially Alan's granddaughter Sophie, who will present the medal. A very warm welcome to all the Ayletts, and thank you for being with us tonight.
I'll be following along the entire first round as well as tomorrow night. Follow, subscribe, and share, everyone. Hit that like button as well.
Starts now, and the West Coast Eagles have the first.
West Coast Eagles are now on the clock, everyone.
So the West Coast Eagles are on the clock in the 2025 draft. Joey, what do they need?
Well, they just need to continue to get more young talent. They're still, relatively early in their development phase under Andrew.
All right, here we go.
The rebuild and
welcome, everyone. Thank you very much for being here live here on YouTube. 2025 AFL Draft live stream. My name is GoalGram. Let's get straight into it. West Coast now on the clock. They're about to make the first pick. It is highly expected to be Willem Dersma, but it's not yet confirmed as of yet. So let me know in the comments who you would have taken #1. I do believe Willem Dersma is probably the most likely #1 pick and should have been, but I do think the best player from this draft will be Dylan Patterson.
Defining for the next 10 years, I believe. I think they've started the rebuild in earnest.
Highly expected to
now.
be
We've seen
Willem
the
Dersma,
picks that they've
but it's
been
not
able
yet
to bring in
confirmed.
early. We know they've just got to get the best talent on the board and play them
Right, here we
early.
go.
Let them play. We saw what the Tigers did this year. 5 wins in
Going to be interesting to see who goes #1. Let me know in the comments who you would have taken #1. West Coast Eagles are on the clock.
So they've gone and got Starcevic and a few more rookie types that can really help them. But Andrew McQualter's doing good.
Also put the AFL draft order on the left-hand side of the screen, everyone. Just over here. Make sure you follow along for the picks. They're about to take #1. Here we go. With pick 1, the West Coast Eagles have taken Willem Dersma has gone #1. Willem Dersma has gone #1, everyone, in the 2025 AFL Draft. Incredible, athletic defender, midfielder, forward. He can play everywhere on the field. I think he'll be a tremendous addition to the West Coast group. Just getting everything set up here, making sure it's right for everyone. Okay, so #1 pick, Willem Dersma for West Coast, everyone. Tremendous start for the West Coast Eagles, and I think it is a fantastic pick.
The medal awarded to the #1 draft pick. Please welcome, representing the Aylett family, Sophie Taylor. Presenting the jumper for the Eagles is former #1 draft pick, Harley Reid.
Actually, I'll do that later. I'll just go one by one. I think Dersma will be a tremendous #1 pick. He reminds me incredibly of Brendan Goddard from the mid to early 2000s. Can play in any position on the field, defensive, midfield, forward. I think he'll be able to contribute anywhere for the West Coast Eagles, and he'll be a fantastic addition to the West Coast list. I don't expect him to be at the level or the expectation of Harley Reid, but I do think he's a tremendously versatile player that will be a 200-game player in the AFL. Let me know where you're watching from around the world, everyone. Make sure you hit that like button. Join me every single day for AFL content and analysis.
With Harley Reid leading the way.
Oh, look, he's a smooth mover. I call him a Rolls Royce, that can accelerate when it needs to and get...
Willem Dersma goes #1 to West Coast, everyone. No bid. He just goes straight there.
For the most promising player in the game. He's lived right up to that standard. What a great moment for Dean and Sue Dersma, the parents of the 4 siblings, to have them all into AFL and AFLW. What a great result for them.
4 siblings in the Dersma family to make the AFL Yasmin in the AFLW, and 3 Dersma brothers. Absolutely incredible.
One of your good mates presents you with a jumper. How do you feel?
Yeah, always
Let's go. Willem Dersma's just been taken number 1, everyone. A tremendous start for the West Coast Eagles.
I'm pretty happy.
Mum and Dad were pretty happy. You went around and thanked everyone. Dills was just waiting on stage. Don't worry about the CEO, mate. Keep him waiting. But how does it feel now? You've had a big, long year and touted as number 1. It's not an easy tag to take, but how have you handled it?
Yeah, obviously, it's not easy. I think, throughout the year you find that out. But, just having the support of my mates, my family. So that's, really why they're here tonight. So they've been really good help for me. All my coaches and stuff, whole Foster as well. It's been really special. So I think that support has just really helped me all year. And, I'm thankful for it.
What about your secret weapon? Mum, she runs a dance school. You've been pretty busy. You had some concerts. You got a bit of tap. You got a bit of Billy Elliot you can show us?
Nah, no chance.
Well, she does run a dance school, and she said that your fast feet and your agility is put down to her. But the Olympics, if this doesn't work...
These interviews are so bad, man. Ben Dixon is performing horribly.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't think I'm that good of an athlete, but I'll see what happens. Give it a crack, I guess. But
and your toughness.
This is horrible.
Just belted you up in the backyard.
Ben Dixon, everyone, you are not missing anything on the broadcast. Ben Dixon is performing one of the worst interviews I've ever seen in this draft. So it's just horrible. It's just falling like a lead balloon. Willem Dersma has gone number 1, everyone, to the West Coast Eagles. He is the versatile player, has been taken number 1, and number 2 is currently on the clock.
Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Ames.
If I'm Batman, I love the swagger there.
Harley won't like that.
No.
I'll be reading out the
Confidence of young kids these days.
Willem Dersma, he said if Harley Reid is Robin, he says I'm Batman. That is the confidence I want from my number 1 pick. Absolutely. What an incredible answer.
We don't have any idea, and nobody does. So I'm not really sure who this player could be. There's a number that'd be in the mix for this. I'd like to think one of them's Dylan Patterson. I think the Gold Coast Suns have got an absolute star in him. Another one, shifter, Zeke Euland's another name that could be in the mix that we've heard mentioned around this type of selection.
Yeah, Zeke is a precocious talent. By that I mean he's ahead of his time. He dominated his 17th year, made all the strides.
Okay, these I'll be reading out the draft profiles provided by Callum Toomey of AFL.com.au for every pick, and follow along every day. Like, share, and comment. I'm GoalGram, your favourite future AFL commentator. Follow me along for AFL TikTok and content. AFL content, I'm always on TikTok. Follow me for AFL content every single day.
Up on screen, that's the trading of picks that's going on between the clubs, so that the clubs with academies and obviously father sons, etc., can get enough points. We know there's been a big change in the point system this year. It is much tougher for clubs to be able to retain their academy talent. So it's all just getting the numbers and the points right.
Yeah, that's right. And Ben Waterworth explained it pretty well before the start. So obviously Carlton have traded out those 2 picks. They're still going to get the player they want in Harry Dean, and more points for Jack Ison. That allows Essendon to come into the top 10 again, and we saw that as well. There was just a swap there between the Gold Coast and the Western Bulldogs, which was interesting. Gold Coast move up 1 spot, the Western Bulldogs just slide back.
I'm just trying to get my camera set up. Okay. Back, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. Live here on YouTube. Number 2. West Coast have bid for Zeke Euland, the number 2 pick. Zeke Euland has gone number 2 to the Gold Coast Suns. Bid by West Coast.
Presenting the jumper for Gold Coast is the Suns' first ever draft pick, David Swallow.
What a moment, what an incredible moment for Zeke. He is described as a perfectionist, a smart and hard runner, a great leader. Shifter, I understand he's studying full-time, a bit of law on the side with all his football, working as a paralegal in a law firm. This guy is a wonderful citizen, a wonderful footballer, and will be a great addition to the Gold Coast Suns.
Yes, and he certainly didn't waste his time whilst injured, so he thought, how else can I learn about this game? He threw himself into the coach's boxes or even down on the boundary fence to learn more about the game and become a stronger person. I liken him to an Errol Goulden.
I don't know how Goulden got to 32, by the way. That was COVID year. People just missed him in his draft year.
I'm just trying to set up this the picks, everyone, just making it a bit easier for everyone to see.
Terrific ball winner with great game sense.
Actually, I'll put it over here.
Find that gap when there's a little gap to get through with his step and a prodigious kick in that left foot.
Live here on YouTube, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. The 2025 AFL draft is underway. Zeke Hewland has taken the second pick.
It's funny you mentioned that, Shifter, about his kicking ability. He's a kick-first player. What I love about him when I watch him, he's got really fast feet. He gets himself into position to kick early, takes risks inside. And
2025 AFL draft live stream, everyone. Zeke Hewland has been taken second overall by the Gold Coast Suns. They have matched a bid from the West Coast Eagles. This is the draft profile for Zeke Hewland, courtesy of Cal Toomey of AFL.com.au. Zeke the Freak has been viewed as a top 3 player in this year's pool sometime and is set to end up in that part of the draft. The classy midfielder puts his runs on the board last year as a bottom major before a back injury this year sidelined him for the first half of the season, including the Marsh Under-18 National Championships with the Allies. But he has worked closely with the Suns for many years as part of their academy. He is joining his older brother, Bodie Hewland, who's already a Gold Coast player and a very, very good player, mind you. And he potentially placed a bid on Harry Dean here at 3. Zeke Hewland has gone number 2 overall, everyone, in the Gold Coast bid.
Beauty about the academy is you get to stay put. You've been in the system a long time, but it's been a difficult year. You had stress fractures in your back, kept you out of a lot of footy, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It certainly had its challenges, but I got a lot of benefits out of that. I got to experience some...
Actually, everyone, I'll see if I can capture the window of the KO itself. And I'll see if I can apply that to my screen.
You played that down a little bit. Your midfield coach with the academy boys, that's pretty good to step up to that sort of leadership quality.
Yeah, I had a lot of help, though. I had Jared Cotton, the Suns coach.
Ah, damn, it's not going to be able to show it.
Who was the midfield coach who I helped and stepped in for a couple of weeks.
Get
All
to
good.
join your brother Bodie. Must be pretty special.
Yeah, I'm thrilled. Oh, he's a great player in his own right, and I really can't wait to play with him. He's got some good runs on the board. So
Zeke Hewland has gone number 2 overall, everyone, in the 2025 AFL draft. Number 3 is coming, studying his law and commerce. He's quite a very smart dude, Zeke Hewland. Zeke Hewland has been taken overall, and he's actually a very tremendously funny and intelligent guy. He's absolutely schooling this interview from Ben Dixon. Zeke Hewland has gone number 2 overall, everyone, in the 2025 AFL draft. Number 3, West Coast are now on the clock.
And my last one's winning a Brownlow medal, but I'm not sure how that applies to making the AFL. But yeah, it's also going to be nearly impossible to tick off, but we'll work towards it.
We'll just tell Dimmer, just give you the ball, get out of the way, and you'll win a Brownlow. That's how simple it is.
I'll focus on getting the game first, Dico.
All right, Zeke, enjoy it with your family. They're pretty excited, so you should be as well, mate. Good luck.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
How beautiful was that list? The handwriting, the goals. That is manifesting.
All right, let's go.
And I wouldn't put it past him, Shifter, to win a Brownlow one day from what we've seen. I know he had limited exposure this year, but...
Actually, I'll just go apply the blur, everyone. It's just a bit crackly on the outside of myself. And hopefully I'll be able to fix it. Sorry, everyone. This is my first live in a long time, so obviously there's going to be some technical difficulties and glitches.
He slipped through. When there was no gap, he found the gap. And then his use of the ball was very, very elite in the left. And he did that when he was 14 years of age. So we've been watching him for quite a while and enjoying every game he's played.
Might want to add another one to that list, win a premiership. It feels like the Gold Coast Suns are taking steps closer to doing that one day.
Welcome, everyone, live here on YouTube. My name is GoalGram, 2025 AFL Draft. This is your live stream going forward. We're currently at number 3. Number 1, as you can see here on this corner of the screen. Willem Dersma went number 1 to West Coast, and Zeke Hewland has gone number 2 to the Gold Coast Suns. He has matched the bid from West Coast.
He's a remarkable talent. It's funny that there's been a bid put in by the West Coast Eagles, because if it happens to be him, I actually liken him to Tom Barrass.
Cooper Duff-Tytler is going to be taken with number 3 pick, I do expect. West Coast have already matched a bid for number 2 with Zeke Hewland, so obviously there is interest in the top of the draft. Let me know where you're watching from around the world, live here on YouTube. Number 3, the pick is in. Carlton have matched West Coast bid. Harry Dean has gone number 3. Harry Dean from Carlton Academy member, has gone number 3 after a bid from West Coast. Harry Dean has gone number 3 overall. So it's expected to Cooper Duff Tytler will go number 4 now. Surprisingly, Harry Dean has got number 3. He is a key defender, 194 centimeters. Let me know in the chat, everyone, if you're a Carlton supporter. Tremendous pick by Carlton, number 3 overall. Welcome, Bailey. Thank you very much for joining us live here in the chat. Harry Dean has got number 3 overall, everyone. This is the draft profile courtesy of Callum Toomey of AFL.com.au. Dean is set to be the earliest key defender taken in a draft in at least 5 years, with a bid poised for the very early stages on Wednesday for the Carlton father-son prospect, and it has come to fruition, number 3 overall. West Coast are strongly considering calling his name with a back-to-back bid at the top of the draft, which eventually did occur. Dean, he is the son of dual premiership player Peter Dean, who represented Carlton in the 1980s. He's a quick, competitive, tall defender, 194 centimeters, who can intercept, mark, as well as shut down opponents. He has been a backman throughout his whole in junior career, which does lend itself to success in the professional game. The Blues will definitely improve as a defense with his pick. Okay, let's go. I can't show the screen, Bailey, unfortunately. It would be copyright issues, so if I was able to show the coverage, I unfortunately would not be able to do the stream. So I can do the sound, but I'm unable to broadcast the video. Copyright laws infringement. Harry Dean has been taken number 3, everyone. A key defender for Carlton Academy. Matched the bid from West Coast. Willem Dersma went number 1, Zeke Ulen went number 2, matched West Coast bid, and Harry Dean for Carlton has matched the West Coast bid. The one concern I do have about Harry Dean is he is only 194 centimeters. Against the biggest forwards, he's not going to be able to compete in the air. Obviously, he's a tough competitor, but you're giving up 10, 15 centimeters to some of the best key forwards in the AFL, and it's going to be a big struggle, I think, to contend against the Darcys of the world, to contend against Charlie Curnow at Sydney now, after he left Carlton. He is giving up that height advantage. Let me know, everyone, where you're watching from around the world in the chat. My name is GoalGram. I contribute AFL content every single day on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Make sure you follow along.
Report that Peter Dean has successfully exited the stage, which is better than what he did in 1995 when he won the premiership and very famously...
2 minutes left on the clock for... 2 minutes left for the number 4 pick to come. I expect Cooper Duff Tytler to go number 4 to West Coast. The best players still on the board, Daniel Annable, Dylan Patterson I expect to be taken with the next pick. Richmond have 2 picks coming up as well.
And premiership player at Carlton. It's big shoes to fill to go to Carlton, but tell us...
Harry Dean currently being interviewed with alongside his father, Peter Dean, as well. It'll be incredible. He doesn't look very happy, Peter Dean, after being shown the spill in 1995. You think he'd let it down 30 years ago.
The boys got you in a headlock too. If they did that when you played, you would have snotted them.
They're the boys I coach. This year won a flag up at Levy, so yeah, they're very excitable, very testosterone-filled bunch of fellas. So good bunch of fellas. Yeah.
Peter Dean, incredible. Another father-son coming into the AFL. Peter Dean has played 200+ games, but Harry Dean has come... He seems like a very quiet guy. It doesn't really say much. He said about 3 words.
Is that true?
Yes, it comes everywhere. Get it from mum mainly, not dad.
Let me know where you're watching from around the world, everyone. Live here on YouTube. My name is GoalGram. Like, share, follow, and comment. 2025 AFL Draft live stream. Currently, number 4 pick is on the clock. We have 1 minute left. The pick is currently in now. So the pick is in for the number 4 pick for West Coast. There doesn't seem to be a bid at number 4. Very interesting. I do believe Cooper Duff Tytler will be the number 4 pick.
We don't talk too much about that sort of stuff. Just let the actions prove. But he's a better version of me, I suppose. Taller, stronger. Although I've still got him in the wrestles at home. he's quicker. He's a left footer, so he's got more skill. And
We're listening along to the 2025 AFL Draft live stream, everyone, live here on YouTube. My name is GoalGram. Follow me every single day for the AFL content. Enjoy the night as we go along for this. Let me know who your favorite team is in the AFL. Hit it in the chat. Get some W's in the chat, everyone. Let me know who your favorite player is. Let me know who your favorite club is. And I will answer any questions from you as well. So if you have any questions about the draft tonight, let them know in the chat, and I'll answer them throughout the rest of the evening. Number 4 pick, we are waiting. West Coast pick is in at number 4. Harry Dean has been taken number 3 by Carlton. They have matched the bid from West Coast for the number 3 pick.
Harry Dean, Carlton royalty. And what beautiful words from his dad. I think that is the most special thing about it.
Number 4 pick is in for West Coast, everyone.
Of families who, you know, they're the ones at training, they're the ones sitting by them when they're injured and can't play, trying to balance their schoolwork and commitments outside of football. When they're here,
Let's go.
Really magical moment. It's just such a proud thing for a family to experience.
And Peter was so modest, wasn't he? He always was a modest man.
Live here on YouTube, everyone. 2025 AFL Draft live stream. We're currently awaiting the number 4 pick to come through. Willem Dersma, Zeke Uland, and Harry Dean have gone so far. Pick 4 is now in. Cooper Duff Tytler has gone number 4 overall to the West Coast Eagles. 200 centimeter ruckman / forward. Cooper Duff Tytler, everyone. Number 4 pick overall. Tremendous ruckman and forward. He was a very talented basketball player as well. And this is his draft profile, courtesy of Callum Toomey of AFL.com.au. Duff Tytler's strengths have been clear to see throughout the past 2 years. While juggling a promising basketball career last season, he debuted for the Cannons and had some massive games as a ruckman who can find the ball around the ground. This year, he continued at the same rate with the Cannons and also Vic Metro, with his agility and ball control for a 201 centimeter prospect. Outstanding. His VFL game for Essendon as a key forward might have been a final tick for the Eagles, who have been assessing him throughout the year. Duff Tytler kicked 3 goals for the Bombers and showed in the early part of his career he will be able to present as a forward option. Cooper Duff Tytler, incredible.
And then again, the 2K is up in the top group with a 6 minute 21 seconds. So that's why he's a first choice athlete. That's why he's a terrific footballer, number 1. And no surprise at all to see the West Coast go with him.
Yeah, he's the premier big man in the draft, and I say that in all due respect to the other tools, but there's a fair gap between him and the rest, Joey, and his ability to spread.
All right, let's go. Number 4 pick, Cooper Duff Tytler for West Coast. We're currently awaiting the number 5 pick as well, everyone.
Luke Jackson shifter. I know Tom DeConning's another name that's been mentioned. That's where I tend to lean. I just think
Live here on YouTube. Make sure you like, share, follow, and comment. Subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you hit that subscribe and follow button.
he's a lot to like, Joey.
Yeah, well, he's a prototype, isn't he? The modern day ruckman. He can win ball at ground level and get involved in the offense. Beautiful tap ruckman, and as you said, he's got some forward craft as well. So, interesting to see with the West Coast Eagles whether they put him into the senior side really early, give him a taste, maybe start him off as a forward and can play the second ruck pinch hit early days. 5 on the bench as well, and there is Woodend Heskett Football Club, beautiful part of the world down there in Woodend. So they're all very excited, and I think they're going to enjoy watching this young man play for a long, long time.
Look at all the young kids there that will be inspired by seeing Cooper make his dreams come true, and it really does show you that if you dream big, anything can happen. Also interesting, Joey, that West Coast have done these bids early, so it was really set the tone for this evening that clubs are going to have to pay for these academy picks.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk the last 12, 18 months about the academy picks, and West Coast have just gone by what they had ranked in their order, and they haven't shied away from it. They've taken the bids, they've made Carlton pay full price and the Gold Coast Suns. So
Willem Dersma, Zeke Uland, Harry Dean, and Cooper Duff Tytler are the 4 picks so far. We're currently waiting the number 5 pick, everyone. My name is GoalGram. Make sure you hit that like, comment, share, and follow button. Follow me along for AFL content. Every single day I'm on the journey to become an AFL commentator, and I want you to follow me along for the journey. Let's go. Number 5 pick currently awaiting, so it's gone Willem Dersma to West Coast. Zeke Uland, Gold Coast Suns matched the West Coast bid. 3, Harry Dean, Carlton also matched the West Coast bid, and Cooper Duff Tytler for West Coast.
15, 16, and yeah, lucky enough to play for Australia. So it was a tough choice to choose footy, but yeah, obviously can't complain now.
Model your game, Luke Jackson, TDK. Is that the two idols looking for the future?
Yeah, they're definitely the two players I look at most, similar to my game, and yeah, obviously two superstars. So
Bid is currently pending for pick number 5. I do expect it to be Dylan Patterson or Dan Annable. I expect it to be Gold Coast Suns matching a Richmond bid for number 5.
and Grandad, obviously, they're past now, so I couldn't be here, but yeah, for them with us, and yeah, I think they'd be pretty proud of me.
They'll be very, very proud of you. And Mum would be proud of you. Dad would be proud of you. The Hanging Rock Cafe, where you cut your teeth and you're a barista and you make great sandwiches. Apparently, is that the family business?
Probably more of a dishwasher myself, but yeah, the customers probably wouldn't be too happy if I was making their coffees.
Cooper Dobbs sounds like a very funny guy. He was a barista actually at the Hanging Point Cafe down in Victoria. Credit to him for having a job while waiting the AFL drafts.
I'm glad you mentioned Murrumpa because
Live stream. Here we go, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us live here on YouTube. My name is GoalGram. This is the 2025 AFL Draft live stream. As you can hear along, I have the broadcast currently going, so you can hear along for the draft. And you can also hear my analysis and breakdowns throughout the rest of the evening. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, YouTube as well, and TikTok. Links are in the chat.
He touched on one of the most important things in life is family. So for Cooper Duff Tyler to, have that picture frame on the table there, it just goes to show what a great character he is and what Cooper Duff Tyler's made of. So West Coast Eagles fans getting...
Actually, I'll put the links in the bio as well, everyone, just so you can follow along for my TikTok and Instagram. Make sure you follow and share and subscribe. I'm on each of the platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram for AFL content.
Interest now, and they'll be West Coast people for life as long as Cooper's there and he plays good footy. And yeah, it's a special night. Interesting to hear that he said West Coast hadn't guaranteed him that he was going to be there. He hadn't heard, so that just goes to show, as we thought coming into this draft, that clubs are really keeping their selections close to their chest. They're making everyone wait, and interesting to see where the first twist and turn comes, because so far it's gone as expected.
All right, and we've got the Richmond room there as they all sit back and watch. We have a bid pending.
There is a big bid pending for number 1 pick. I expect it to be Dylan Patterson. I do expect it to be a Richmond pick. I think Dylan Patterson definitely has a chance to be the best player from this draft, even though he is going number 5, or potentially going number 5, but I do think he has tremendous traits for the modern AFL. Here we go. The pick is in, everyone. Number 5 pick. Gold Coast have matched Richmond bid. Dylan Patterson. Dylan Patterson has gone number 5 for the Gold Coast Suns. They have matched Richmond's bid. So it's going pretty much as expected, everyone, so far. The current picks haven't really deviated from what everyone expected, but that was kind of the deal. Right, everyone, I've put my TikTok and Instagram links in the bio of this video. Make sure you like, share, follow, and comment. Dylan Patterson has gone number 5 to the Gold Coast Suns. They have matched Richmond's bid. I think he could easily be the best player from this draft, honestly. His traits and his skills perfectly match the modern AFL. This is his profile, courtesy of Callum Toomey again. Patterson might well be the most exciting player in the pool. And if still on the board of Richmond's picks, the Tigers will make a bid on the speedster, and that's exactly what has happened. At pick number 5 would be a decent result for them and their ability to match later bids as well. The Rocket Patterson takes the game on like nobody else in the crop. With a rugby-like goose step, he can get away from opponents, put the Jets on and go from halfback or through the midfield. He had an All-Australian campaign at under 18 level and has the spark and confidence to make an impact next year. I completely agree with everything that has been written. He is a tremendous player, an absolutely excitement machine. And if you are looking for a player to follow in this year's draft, Dylan Patterson is the player to follow. his highlights are absolutely insane. He steps around players like no one's business. The best team fit so far, I do think it is Cooper Duff Tyler, just because their West Coast ruck and forward options last year, or this season, were absolutely shocking. So I definitely think that is the way to go. Dylan Patterson has gone number 5 to the Gold Coast Suns. They have matched Richmond's bid.
Yeah, definitely had the right people supporting us through our whole academy pathways and getting us into that VFL early on. So, yeah, it's been good.
They talk about your pace, lightning quick, and there was a comment that said not many will be able to catch you. That's pretty good.
Let's go.
Yeah, nah, it's all right.
Did you say it?
These talkers are horrible. Ben Dixon is not a good commentator at all.
We almost lost you to the Maroons because you're a fullback like Billy Slater. Was that a chance to go to rugby league?
Yeah.
Let me know where you're watching from around the world, live here on YouTube, 2025 AFL Draft live stream. Dylan Patterson has gone 5th overall to the Gold Coast Suns.
Yeah, definitely was looking towards that way as well.
Always an emotional time when your name's read out, but
number 6, we are waiting Richmond's pick at number 6. Let's go.
Nah, he's been the most important person throughout my whole footy journey and just life in general. Like, yeah, dead set.
Bid is pending for number 6, so I do expect it to be Dan Annable for the Brisbane Lions. Back-to-back premiers, best team in the competition, and they're getting one of the best ready-made players in the AFL draft.
Being in the academy, you get great exposure. Do you like Damien Hardwick?
Yeah, haven't had too much to do with him so far, but definitely training under and definitely gets you in pretty good stead for the year. So yeah,
it's a good answer, mate. You do like him, don't you? Yeah. Good luck. It's going to be an exciting one next year.
Dylan Patterson has gone 5th overall, everyone, to the Gold Coast Suns. They have matched Richmond's bid at number 5 overall. We do expect Dan Annable to go number 6.
He's the best. We've got pick 6, a bid pending here for the Richmond football.
Bid is pending for Richmond. I do think it will be Dan Annable.
Who is tied to the Brisbane Lions and their academy.
We are waiting number 6 pick.
The Northern Academies and the clubs saying, geez, you know, they're getting too much of a leg up now. But this is what's important. They now get the opportunity to put their money where their mouth is, bid on these players, force the clubs to pay full...
Dylan Patterson has gone 5th overall. We are currently waiting the 6th pick in the AFL Draft 2025. We do expect it to be Dan Annable. And Andrew Dillon has now come on to the... Yep. Dan Annable has gone number 6 overall to the Brisbane Lions. Brisbane Lions. Dan Annable, number 6 overall. Tremendous player, tremendous person. What an incredible, incredible tale. Ready-made AFL player. A lot of analysts think he would have been playing in Brisbane's back-to-back premiership team this year. That is an incredible sign of confidence from the analysts, and I do believe he is a ready-made player going straight into the AFL system. He's going to be amazing. He averaged 24 disposals in the VFL last year as a 17-year-old. He's incredible. Dan Annable has got number 6 overall, everyone, to the Brisbane Lions. They have matched the bid from Richmond. Incredible. Number 6 overall, Dan Annable for the Brisbane Lions. Dan Annable, he will be incredible addition to the already mighty Brisbane Lions. This is the draft profile, again, courtesy of caltoomeyofafl.com.au, the absolute legend. Make sure you listen to Gettable Podcast, best AFL podcast in the land. Some clubs have ranked Annable as the best player in this draft, and he's certainly in the conversation. A tough, spirited, competitive ball winner who gets the job done every week with a minimum of fuss. He did that throughout the season with Brisbane's academy side, the AFL Academy, the Allies in the Lions VFL team too, and is a ready-to-play prospect. Finding a spot in the back-to-back premiership midfield will be difficult, but not a task that is beyond the 18-year-old. I think he'll be an incredible player for the Brisbane Lions. Back-to-back premierships, they are the best. Arguably the best list in the league. They're back-to-back premiers, Sarah Jones. What are you on about? Arguably the best list in the league. They're back-to-back premiers. What are you hell? Tame Impala is the song for Dan Annable.
He's just explosive, and as you touched on,
2025 AFL Draft, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you hit the W's in the chat. If you're liking and enjoying this content, hit a W in the chat for me, everyone. If you're listening along, wherever you're watching from, I'm GoalGram, your favorite future AFL commentator with your 2025 AFL Draft live stream. Follow me every single day for AFL content. Chris Fagan is now on the stage with Dan Annable, and he's going to be an amazing addition to the Brisbane Lions. Wow. He's excited. I'm excited. I do love the Brisbane Lions. Hush, hush. Secret, secret.
They bring you in at such an early age and put you in such a professional...
Back-to-back premiers, and they've added a top 6 pick. 3 Peters incoming, everyone. 3 Peters incoming.
When you tap into those, you're bound to develop and become a...
Daniel Annable goes number 6 overall, currently waiting number 7 pick from Richmond. I do enjoy what I have to say, and as you can see here, everyone, on the left-hand side of the screen, there's currently already been 4 bids for players. This is definitely a good sign for the new system of picks accumulation from the AFL, and it forces these clubs with tremendous academy players to match higher bids in the draft, so they're unable to continue to backload picks in the 60s, 70s, 80s to match a pick in the top 10 like Nick Dacos and Sam Darcy did. And it's interesting, AFL fans, that only once non-Victorian teams have father-sons that there is suddenly a massive uproar about the father-son and academy system. I don't remember hearing any peep out of Victorian fans when Nick Dacos went a father-son and they backloaded picks in the 40s, 50s and 60s, or when Sam Darcy went in the top 3 overall for Western Bulldogs, and no one was complaining then. So it's funny how suddenly the AFL is concerned about academy picks only when it's a non-Victorian team. Funny that. Number 6 overall, Dan Annable from the Brisbane Lions matched the Richmond bid. He's a tremendous person, tremendous player, and I think he'll be an amazing addition to the back-to-back premiers. I repeat, back-to-back premiers. Put some respect on their name. Let me know in the comments, everyone, where you're watching from around the world. My name is GoalGram. I'm your favorite future AFL commentator. Hit a W in the chat if you're enjoying the content so far tonight. If you can hear the broadcast as well, make sure you follow me along. The number 7 pick is currently in for Richmond. There doesn't seem to be a bid. Sam Cumming has gone number 7 overall to Richmond. That is a bit of an upset. Wow. Sam Cumming of Adelaide, South Australia. Incredible pick by Richmond. He does seem to be the prototypical midfielder in the AFL with outstanding agility and speed. I think this is a very solid pick for the Richmond Tigers. This is draft profile, again courtesy of Cal Toomey. This is where it gets interesting. Richmond has been doing plenty of work on its key targets and sent a delegation of recruiters to fly to Mildura on Friday to visit Cumming and his family for a final interview, and look what's happened. He's been taken 7 overall. He's a player with real physical grunt, a tough edge, a tenacious mindset, and great overhead marking ability to give himself a point of difference in the top rungs of this year's draft pool. He had a strong carnival with South Australia before making his Sandful senior career debut with North Adelaide, where he impressed mightily. If the Tigers want to add some hardness matched with skill, Cumming is in the right frame, and lo and behold, he has been taken. His highlights, everyone, I definitely think you should look into it. He is strong, he is tough, he's fast. I think this will be a great pick for Richmond in a couple of years. Make sure you like, share, follow, and comment, everyone. Hit that follow button down below. My name is GoalGram. Hit that subscribe button as well. TikTok and Instagram handles are in the bio. Make sure you go and follow along as well. I post TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube content every single day for the AFL. I'm on the journey to becoming an AFL commentator. If you know anyone in the industry or you are part of the AFL, call me. Sam Cumming has gone number 7 overall. Some of the picks and some of the comparisons we're hearing from these analysts. Jai Newcomb, Chad Warner, If this player is anything like those players, this is a tremendous value pick at number 7 for Richmond. Sam Cumming has gone number 7 overall to the Richmond Tigers, 184 centimeters. God, he does look like a strong kid as well. Damn.
New South Wales, you've moved and made the big call, 15 years old, to go to boarding school in Adelaide. Was that to give you a greater opportunity?
Yeah, definitely. Always sort of wanted to go to boarding school, and I think Adelaide was the best choice for me in the end. So yeah, definitely worth it.
And played some sample.
He does seem like a pretty quiet guy just from the way he's standing and involved, but he's got that hard edge, you can tell. I'm excited to see this player enter the AFL. I think he'll be a very good player. Obviously, every single year, every player is going to be good until they actually enter the league, but I think Sam Cumming and Dylan Patterson, I think those are the two players that could separate themselves in 4 or 5 years from the AFL.
One thing about him, he had some ability, but Mum's telling me she had better ability. What do you think?
Yeah, well,
Currently awaiting the number 8 pick from Richmond. Sam Cumming has gone number 7 overall. Tremendous player.
The coaches, I've mentioned tonight, you get access to...
Let me know where you're watching from around the world, live here on YouTube. My name is GoalGram, live AFL draft live stream. Listen along.
When you're a young kid coming through and those sort of guys helping you.
Yeah, it's unreal. It just gives you a bit of an eye-opening to the professional...
Instagram and TikTok handles are in the bio as well, everyone. Make sure you go follow and subscribe.
Go and enjoy that moment with your family. Well done, mate.
Cheers, thank you.
Congratulations to Sam. A wonderful moment in his life and great to see.
Live AFL draft here on YouTube.
With him. The AFL's invited a small amount of players, smaller than usual, to Marvel Stadium tonight to be there. We're going to cross to a few around Australia on Zoom as the night unfolds, but it is the vision.
Currently awaiting the number 8 pick. Richmond are on the clock.
It is, Sarah, and we talk about it, don't we? Once we get off air, just the elation and the joy that we see on the faces of so many people. But you speak about the low numbers. I think that talks to how even this group is. Joey, with obviously
they're currently talking about how few players have actually been invited tonight to the AFL draft. Only 14 players. Very interesting to hear that they're conscious of not having a kid who's 18 years old who's, going to slip to the second round of the draft, similar to Devin Robertson a couple of years ago. It was quite sad to see when he didn't get picked. So I do understand. These are kids at the end of the day. They're only 18 years of old, 17, 18. So we don't want them to be embarrassed, on national television. Number 8 overall, Richmond is on the clock. They currently haven't made their pick, and there's 4 seconds left. Usually you'd expect an early pick from here, but it hasn't currently happened. It goes to show how even this draft group is. I think it's going to be quite interesting. I think Sullivan Roby might go 8 overall.
Sorry, Shifter just paused. They are having some technical difficulties at AFL House, so they've had to pause the clock there on Richmond. They're on the phone.
Richmond is currently awaiting their pick. As you can hear, there is some currently technical difficulties at AFL House. Quite odd to hear that they can't even make a pick at the moment. Richmond have let the clock expire at number 8. Richmond's clock has expired at number 8. What is going on? Very interesting to see what's happening here. Currently awaiting the number 8 pick, everyone. Slight delay. I think there might be some technical difficulties with the AFL currently.
A premiership side this year and dominant in the grand final. Won the best on-ground medal, won by Matt Rowell in the past, and some pretty good kids have won that medal. So he was just so impressive. So that would be breaking it up a little bit from midfield or the tall forwards they got last year.
Maybe the half-back for me is someone that they're looking at a role that they can maybe go for a need now because they drafted so well last year and have taken the best available on the board. Maybe they look at a need, but we'll find out shortly.
With pick 8.
Pick 8 is currently incoming.
Samuel
Grill has gone number 8 overall. Big upset here. Samuel Grill goes number 8. So they're definitely looking for some speed and some agility. 2 Sams. Very interesting. Both to Richmond. Samuel Grill has gone to Richmond. And yes, everyone, that is the correct spelling of his name. It is GRLJ. Samuel Grill of Richmond. Number 8 overall, tremendous.
Described as a great character, a really enthusiastic learner. Plays a bit like Max Holmes, a Carlton fan growing up. Well, that is out. He is a Tiger now, Joey. What do you like about Sam?
Yeah, I picture someone like a Lockie Ash off half-back who just wants to take the game on. He's got blistering speed. He's got that flair and dash about him. And he's got that gear where he just wants to take the game forward, Shifter. And I was surprised, you know, that we thought that maybe a Sully Roby or someone might get taken, but they have gone for maybe more of the need. As we said, they have loaded up through the midfield. And that
All right, Samuel Grill has gone number 8 overall. I'm just about to pull up his draft profile, everyone.
Elite speed and elite endurance. And he's got both of those. Very few are lucky enough to be, I suppose, blessed with those attributes. And he's a sizzler. You know, he's the grill that sizzles. He does sizzle.
He's a small kid. Damn. And he was listed at number 14 in Callum Toomey's top 50, everyone. So quite an early pick by Richmond. He's definitely shot up the draft boards. So the Sizzler Grill brings some sizzle to the midfield pack in this year's draft with his speed and endurance mix a rare combination, says Cal Toomey, everyone. He runs 5 minutes 59 seconds in the 2-kilometer time trial and 2.92 seconds for the 20-meter sprint. And he likes to use his jet on the field as well. I mean, he can accelerate out of trouble into space in a matter of steps, and his form late in the year playing with Richmond's VFL side showed he can take the next step up. He's been in the Hawks mix and has a dynamic option add to their midfield. Very interesting pick by Richmond. They've left a couple of bigger players on the board. Quite interesting.
Looks a pretty handy replacement.
The grill that sizzles. Ben Dixon, this nickname is going to go viral.
The Sizzler Grill.
The nickname will go viral. Shifter says the grill that sizzles. Is that what they scream out when you're blitzing through the midfield?
Yeah, the boys down in Oakley love calling me the Sizzle, so yeah.
The Sizzle. The Sizzle is his name. The Sizzle. I love it. Samuel Grill has gone number 8 overall, everyone, to Richmond. High-flying midfielder, 182 centimeters, speed, agility, endurance. Perfect attributes for 2026 AFL. Currently awaiting the 9th pick. Essendon will be on the clock with the 9th and 10th pick. The best available prospects still are Sullivan Roby, Dyson Sharp, Farrow from Western Australia as well. It'll be interesting to see who goes number 9 overall for the Richmond Tigers. Apologies for Essendon Bombers. So Essendon are currently now on the clock. Back-to-back picks for Essendon coming up.
Shout out to him and Sammy Phillips. They really looked after me, so you love those boys.
Model your game on Dacos and Butters. Set the bar pretty high.
Yeah, if I could be anything like them, I'd love that. So yeah, we'll try and get there one day.
2025 AFL Draft live stream, everyone. Thank you very much for joining here.
I think it just means so much to my family, and yeah, my family's here, brought 15 people, so.
Oh, I love this. I love this kid. He's still crying during the interview. What a tremendous player. Tremendous person as well.
Oh, mate, that is enormous. And
well done.
If I were you, I'd back over the parents and give them a little bit of a run, because that shows great integrity and how much it means to you.
Mate, respect to this kid. The ability and vulnerability to shed tears on national television, no embarrassment at all. He's just shedding his heart and he's incredibly vulnerable. Good for him, man. What a player. I'm going to be supporting Samuel Grill, man. Did not shy away from shedding his tears at all. He's emotional. Good for him.
Give him your hanky, but it's stitched in. So go back and have a sob with your parents.
Thank you, Dicko. And he gave Dicko a hug as well. Man, I love this kid. I'm going to like this guy. Samuel Grill, number 8 overall to the Richmond Tigers. Crying on national television and absolutely no embarrassment. I'm going to be supporting you. Number 9 pick, Essendon, is now on the board. Back-to-back picks incoming for the Bombers. Bombers fans, let me know in the chat. Who are you taking? You've had a horrible drafting record for the last decade. Here's the pressure right now. I highly expect it will be Sullivan Roby and Dyson Sharp. The pick is in, number 9 overall. Here we go. Bombers fans, let me know in the chat if you're watching. Sullivan Roby goes to Essendon. He is an Essendon supporter as a kid as well. Shame for him, he won't be playing finals football, that's for sure. Sullivan Roby, the absolute draft bolter, has gone number 9 overall in the 2025 AFL draft. tremendous pick by Essendon. He has bolted up the draft board similar to Clayton Oliver in the last 6 months. He'll be an incredible addition to the Essendon midfield. But again, if you're an Essendon player, you know you won't be playing the finals footy. I'm sorry to tell you, bro. Okay, I'm just pulling up the draft profile now for Sullivan Roby. Roby is a big-bodied midfielder, 192 centimetres. That shows some absolute size. He's also shown he can play forward, where he started for Eastern Rangers in the Coates Talent League, and he kicked 4 goals in the grand final. Definitely good signs for Essendon fans. He's mobile, big and tough, and has the body size to take on senior players immediately. I think he'll be a tremendous pick for the Essendon Bombers, but again, you're not playing finals footy. I'm sorry to tell you, you're not playing finals footy. Good for him. I mean, Essendon supporter as a kid, like that must be tremendous for Sullivan Roby, but yeah, I'm sorry, mate. You won't be playing finals anytime soon. Let me know where you're watching from, everyone. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Like, share, follow, and comment. My name is GoalGram. I'm your favorite future AFL commentator. Here's tonight 25 AFL Draft live stream. So let's go through the top 9 picks so far. So we had Willem Dersma at number 1 for West Coast, highly expected. Zeke Ulan went number 2 overall to the Gold Coast Suns, who matched West Coast bid. Harry Dean went to Carlton Academy pick. They also were matched by the West Coast bid. Cooper Duff-Tytler went number 4, the ruckman and forward, to the West Coast Eagles. Dylan Patterson, 5th, Gold Coast Suns matched through Richmond bid. Dan Annabelle, Brisbane matched the Richmond bid as well. Sam Cumming went to the Richmond Tigers. Samuel Grill also went to the Richmond Tigers. And Sullivan Roby has gone to number 9 to Essendon. They are also on the clock for number 10. Make sure you follow along, everyone, live here on YouTube. My name is GoalGram. I am your favorite future AFL commentator.
How many clubs spoke to you?
0.
What about in the second half of the year?
All 18.
Unbelievable turnaround, isn't it? Tell us how big that journey's been. Like you've been knocked back.
Caduce 2005. I thought West Coast had first and second pick, not just first. Okay, so what happened is, if you're unfamiliar, so the AFL has what's called a bidding system. So if a member of one of the AFL academies or the Next Generation Academy or a father-son pick, the club is able to match a pick for them. So that's why he didn't go number 2. Zeke Ulan is a member of the Gold Coast Academy, so West Coast bid on him, but Gold Coast Suns still have the ability to match that bid with picks later in the draft. So that's why West Coast didn't have the second pick. As you can see, Cooper Duff-Tytler went to 4th overall to the West Coast. That's why they were the second pick outside of the academy picks. But thank you very much for the question as well. I really appreciate that, Caduce. Like, share, follow, and comment, everyone. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Sullivan Roby has gone number 9 to Essendon. Tremendous player. But you've gone to Essendon, mate. I feel sorry for you because finals footy will elude you. I'm sorry. Number 10, Essendon is still on the clock. Thanks, and what team do you go for, says Caduce. I'm trying to become an AFL commentator, so I have to remain impartial, but I'm originally from Queensland. I'm from Brisbane, so I'm a big Brisbane Lions fan, so I've been very happy the last couple of years, but you know, I've followed them since Brisbane were the worst team in the competition, so I'm very much enjoying the fruits of our labour after many years of solitude down the bottom of the ladder. But yes, I'm a Brisbane Lions fan, but ultimately I'm trying to become an AFL commentator, so I do have to remain impartial. Sullivan Roby has gone number 9, everyone. Just to remind you, to the Essendon Bombers. They now have the number 10 pick. Number 10 pick is in. Let's go. This is the first shock of the night. Who are they going to take? Jacob Farrow. What did I say? Tall, lanky. Great pick. Great pick for Essendon. Jacob Farrow. Do you want to commentate on 7 News? I want to commentate anywhere, Caduce. I want to commentate on Fox Footy. I want to commentate on 7. I want to commentate on 9. Anywhere that's playing AFL, I want to commentate. Number 10 pick, everyone. Number 10 pick for Essendon, Jacob Farrow of Western Australia. I think he'll be a very, very good pick for Essendon. Jordan Dawson comparison for Jacob Farrow. Incredible. He is a footy nuffy, apparently. He watches every single match of AFL every single weekend. I love that. I love that. That's the type of influence we want. That's the type of love for footy that will develop and grow players to their highest potential. Players who are obsessed. Patrick Dangerfield, obsessed. Lachie Neale, obsessed. The best players in the AFL are obsessed with the sport. Jacob Farrow, great pick by Essendon Bombers. Jacob Farrow didn't make the Western Australian under-18 squad at the start of the year. That shows he works hard and he develops. Tremendous pick by Essendon. Farrow is a player who plenty of clubs are after with his rangy size, left footer, versatility and impact standing out to clubs. He has played across halfback and through the midfield this season, and also impressed when he stepped up to play at senior waffle level for West Perth. Melbourne has been linked, but ultimately he goes to Essendon at number 10. I think he'll be a tremendous player. I love that kicking style. I love how the comparison is Hayden Young just because he's a left footer. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, he's a left footer, so he must be like Hayden Young. No. I love it. That is the type of energy and attitude you want. Do I like the Eagles? I like every AFL team. Caduce. I love every AFL team. I love the AFL as a sport. Jacob Farrow has gone number 10 overall, everyone, to Essendon.
Jacob's very, very happy to have the Essendon jumper in his hands, but it's been a long journey. Born in the UK, you moved out here.
He's a British kid. Good for him.
At the start of this year, you weren't selected in the squad for Western Australia, and you turned out to be an All-Australian in the end. What was all the hard work in the middle that got you there?
Yeah, I suppose it was just a bit of feedback that I needed from Jonesy, who's here tonight, the manager of WA Footy. So.
Number 10, Jacob Farrow, number 10 overall for Essendon. He wasn't even a part of the Western Australian squad at the start of the year. That shows incredible. No, Caduce, ask as many questions as you want. I will answer every single question you ask tonight. Thank you very much for being in the chat. Hit a W in the chat, everyone. If you're enjoying this content so far, I welcome every single question you bring to me tonight. What other sports do I love? I love NFL, American football. I love baseball as well. And my first love is football, otherwise known as soccer. I'm a big Man U fan, but ultimately I'm trying to become an AFL commentator. But I do love NFL, AFL, baseball, MLB, and international soccer as well.
Footy is not easy, and you just mentioned mum and dad. How much of a part have they played in your footy?
Yeah, probably the same as everyone else in the room, just massive part with getting me to trainings and sacrificing a lot of what they do to
Jacob Farrow has gone number 10 overall, so we're just about to enter the teens in this year's draft. Very excited.
Yeah, exactly. When I'm not playing on the weekend, I'll put my feet up on the couch and watch the game that's on, so yeah.
Oh, mate, when you finish, you'll just roll straight into Fox Footy if you're watching every game. Here's one for you.
You go for Everton.
Nah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, Jacob will be watching Fox Footy, I'm sure, all throughout the season. I love that, Joey, because often when you talk to players, they're like, oh, I don't watch much football. The ones that are footy heads and that
Yes, exactly what Sarah Jones is saying. They're the players that become the best. They're the players that become the best. Seriously.
There's probably not enough of them, to be honest. There's not enough kids these days that actually really watch footy, because you can learn so much from watching certain players and certain teams. So great to hear that he just loves his footy, and now he gets the chance to make his mark at an Essendon Football Club that certainly been looking to bring into
2025 AFL Draft live stream, everyone, live here on YouTube. Number 10, Jacob Farrow. Let's go.
Let's head to Melbourne's next pick.
Melbourne are now on the clock, everyone. Melbourne Demons. Xavier Taylor goes to the Melbourne Demons. I think that's a tremendous pick. He did slide a little bit in the draft, but to Melbourne Demons, that'll be incredible. Good for him. Xavier Taylor, very good defender, has gone number 11 overall to the Melbourne Demons. Is Willem Dersma any good for us? Absolutely. I think Willem Dersma and Cooper Duff-Tyler will be great picks for the West Coast Eagles. You just need good players at the moment. West Coast haven't got any good players. Liam Baker, you could say, is all right. Harley Reid is improving, but he's still got he's a long way to go. I think that will be a definitely great addition for the West Coast list. Xavier Taylor, everyone, defender, has gone to Melbourne Demons. I think that is a very, very good pick for the Melbourne Demons. Here we go. Xavier Taylor's draft profile, courtesy of Kaltumi of AFL.com.au. They also just need quality players. Taylor is a halfback who can dominate in the air, kick the ball well, take the game on, and play with dare and spark. His grand final for the Eastern Rangers saw him judged best to field after gathering 25 disposals and 15 marks. He's a prospect with confidence to boot. You just heard a comparison from Lee Montagna, the incredible AFL player and analyst. He has compared Xavier Taylor to... What about Elijah Hewitt and Ruben Gibney there? I don't think they're that good, honestly. Like, Elijah Hewitt and Ruben Gibney, they're good young players, but that doesn't mean you're a good player. Like, they're one of the few players that actually show signs in West Coast team, but unfortunately, if you look at the percentages of West Coast the last couple of years, like, these players right now in the draft might be some of the best players West Coast will be pulling out next season. That's how bad West Coast list is at the moment. Darcy Wilmot comparison from Lee Montagna for Xavier Taylor. As every Brisbane Lion fans knows, if he's anything like Darcy Wilmot, then that's a tremendous pick at number 11 for the Melbourne Demons. Like, share, follow, and comment, everyone. Make sure you're following along. My name is GoalGram. I'm on the journey to becoming an AFL commentator. If you're a part of the AFL, tag the AFL in the chat. Tag the AFL in my videos. I want the AFL to know I'm your next commentator. Number 12 pick, Melbourne Demons again on the clock. They are coming up at number 12.
He doesn't get massive disposals, but what he does, he takes the game forward. As the boys have said, change lanes, go and take the game on and run and carry. So it's the prototype, really, of those type of players that we've mentioned that can look to add to Melbourne's defence.
Eastern Rangers are having a brilliant night at the draft so far as we head out to Ben Dixon.
Xavier, under 18 grand final, best on ground. Now you're heading to Melbourne.
Xavier Taylor, Melbourne Demons.
Good granny, good year with the boys. Yeah, got best on and off the ground. So after parties.
We aren't that bad. Yes, we only had one win the whole season. Caduce, I'm not saying West Coast fans are bad. I'm just saying your club is bad. Yes, you had close games, but it's because the AFL is closer than it's ever been before. There's been more close finishes in this season of AFL and last season and the year before than ever in the AFL. So that shows West Coast percentage sits around 60 to 70%. That's how bad they've been in an otherwise incredibly even competition. West Coast have easily been the worst club in the competition. That's not to say that I'm attacking you or any West Coast fans. It's such a shame, and it's absolute travesty how the West Coast list building has taken place. But I definitely think they are improving with the picks tonight in Willem Dersma and Cooper Duff-Tyler.
Yeah, fostering that hybrid defender.
And you're pretty relaxed, I can tell.
Xavier Taylor has gone number 11 to the Melbourne Demons. It'll be very interesting to see.
Yeah, I've actually got a little baby, like devil demons tattoo already. So yeah, hopefully get another premiership one soon.
That's a good idea. How many clubs?
I love this guy's confidence. He's already asked for a premiership for the Demons. Good for him.
How many clubs?
I think throughout the combine and all the home visits at all 18 clubs. Yeah.
I like the energy and attitude of this player. This is someone I love. We will win the premiership this year. You watch, says Caduce. Hey, if that were to happen, then absolutely amazing. It would be one of the most tremendous stories in sports history if West Coast would win the premiership. So, hey, anything is possible, man. Anything is possible.
Well done to Xavier Taylor. Headed to the Melbourne Football Club.
Number 12 on the clock. Melbourne Demons pick is in as well. So we're currently waiting the number 12 pick.
Scarves, hugs all round. A brilliant night. And the Demons have pick as well. It's been really unusual to have clubs with so many consecutive picks, but they've got pick 12. What do they
We're currently awaiting number pick 12, everyone, in the 2025 AFL Draft live stream. Follow me along every single day. My name is GoalGram. I'm your favorite future AFL commentator. Tag the AFL in this video. Latrell Pickett! Latrell Pickett! Smokey! Number 12 overall. Wow. Latrell Pickett, cousin of Keziah Pickett, cousin of Keziah Pickett. He has gone to the Melbourne Demons. Number 12 overall, 20-year-old. Good for him. His cousin, Keziah Pickett, will be presenting his jersey. Latrell Pickett has gone to Melbourne Demons. I'll be pulling up his draft profile now. What a pick. Here we go, Latrell Pickett. The Kangaroos would be so annoyed that this pick has taken place. They needed a small forward. Their best small forward next year, Paul Curtis, incredible. Second to that is Charlie Spargo. Yuck. All right, here we go. Latrell Pickett draft profile, incredible. I'm so excited for this. Latrell Pickett and Kozzy Pickett, cousins, playing for Melbourne Demons. Oh, I'm so excited to watch the Demons next year. Here we go. Whew. His club's keen throughout the first round, and the Roos are among those interested. The Firecracker small forward has risen up the board thanks to an exciting season in this Sandful Reserves competition with Glenelg, where he kicked 32 goals. He also debuted for the Bay senior team late in the year and kicked 4 goals. He is the cousin of Keziah Pickett. The small forward reads the game well and knows where to be inside 50 and can find separation where there usually isn't any. Couldn't have said it better. I love it. 6'7". 6'7". That's for you, Caduce. 2005. Latrell Pickett has gone number 12 overall. Incredible. Number 12 pick, Latrell Pickett for the Melbourne Demons. Absolute bolter and smoky. Incredible. Good for him. Follow along every day for live AFL content, everyone. Make sure you join us. Good for him. Late invite. 6'7". 6'7". Good for him. He's also cousin of Byron Pickett as well. If anyone knows the name Byron Pickett, some of the biggest hits I've ever seen in the AFL. Absolute legend. What tremendous AFL. Tremendous AFL lineage. Tremendous AFL history. Incredible. The next West Coast pick, I'll pull that up for you.
Yeah, I speak to him every now and then, every day now, so yeah, and he's he had a big inspiration on me. He's one of my role models and one of my heroes, so yeah, I look up to him and yeah, I love him, so.
Well, better late than never to get an invite. Oh, you're off to the Demons. Well done, Latrell.
Nah, thank you.
The next West Coast pick for Caduce, number 13. Number 13. Latrell Pickett has gone number 12 overall, everyone, to the Melbourne Demons. Tremendous pick for the Demons, I think. At this stage of the draft, this is when it starts to get very even, and you just need a good, solid player. They need small forwards. They need the connection with Keziah Pickett, and those two in the forward lines, Charlie Cameron vibes, anyone? I think it'll be a fantastic pick. Currently awaiting the number 13 pick. West Coast are on the clock. Sorry, Essendon are on the clock. I'm sorry, Caduce. So Essendon have traded with West Coast. West Coast have dropped back a bit in the draft this morning, actually. So Essendon are on the clock.
It's funny watching this kid play. Just let him play. He's instinctive.
Here we go. Number 13 pick for the Bombers.
Essendon select Dyson Sharp.
Dyson Sharp has gone to Essendon. Classic pick. Dyson Sharp, big-bodied midfielder for Essendon. So they've taken Sullivan Roby, Jacob Farrow, and Dyson Sharp. They definitely need some midfield help in the middle. And now they have Sullivan Roby and Dyson Sharp.
A really strong character and leader. Barracks for the Bombers as well. Another one grew up supporting the red and black. Great footy IQ.
I love how they're trying to care about who supports who. Interesting. Essendon has shed plenty of experience. Here we go. The South Australian captain has done just that for the best part of 3 years. Dyson Sharp has gone number 13 overall to Essendon Bombers, everyone. He is a distributor, excellent Sandford senior games, a ball winner, clearance player, who also has a knack of hitting the scoreboard. He will be an inside midfielder. There is questions on his...
This is an excellent selection. This has just got, captain material, 200 games written all over it.
Yeah, playmaker and a competitive beast. I love those sorts of boys.
I think Essendon has picked well, but I don't know, like, these Essendon midfielders, you could have said the same thing about Sartis, about Reed, I think they've gone the safe routes, but we'll see,
So he's ready to run in that midfield type role for the Bombers.
Ben Dixon, it looks like the Bombers have got a star.
Hawthorn are on the clock at number 14, Dyson Sharp, number 13 overall, 187 centimetres.
And you're an Essendon supporter. That's a big moment.
Yeah, it's a dream come true. Little 6-year-old me would be over the moon right now having, his idol, Dyson Sharp, give me a Bombers Guernsey. Oh, yeah, I'm speechless, really.
He called himself, he said his hero is Dyson Sharp, even though it's Dyson Helper, lol. Number 13, pick Dyson Sharp. What concerns me about Dyson Sharp is there's been players like this before who dominate junior football because they're bigger and stronger than 18-year-olds, but his qualities don't necessarily translate to the AFL because he doesn't have elite speed. He's a tall clearance inside midfielder. So, I think there could have been better picks on the board.
Bigger bodies, faster paced football, as you said. But Paul Thomas, the head coach, was amazing for me.
All right, number 13 pick. We're currently waiting the Hawthorn pick at number 14.
More midfield minutes towards the end of the year. So, it's been really, really great and, really fortunate for that opportunity.
You mentioned midfield. You model your game a little bit on Paddy Cripps. Seeing a little bit of that vision?
Yeah, Paddy Cripps was another one of my idols growing up. Loved,
Number 14 pick for Hawthorn. 2 minutes left on the clock. This is when the draft starts to get very interesting because there's been a couple of interesting picks already. Jacob Farrow went pretty high. Xavier Taylor dropped a bit. And Latrell Pickett definitely shot up the draft board. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
And a player who could be round one ready for Brad Scott to deploy if required.
I'm interested to see what happens. I think it's a solid, but I think it's a safe pick with Dyson Sharp.
Since Joe Watson's retirement, they've got their man. Huge night tonight for the Bombers. We spoke about
It'll be interesting to see what happens here.
Just gone bang, 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 and got some absolute class in a number of different roles for the Bombers. What I love about him, he energises the ball. He does not waste time when in possession. He doesn't get back off the mark. He just.
I love Essendon's recruiting group. They're so mid. They're so average. Yeah, Devon Robertson was the Lark medalist as well. He's not a number one pick, Dyson Sharp. No, he's not.
I think he'll slot into the Bombers very nicely.
Yeah, they look pretty chuffed, the Bombers crew too. And so they have. I think they've done an excellent job. They've just got 3 players that can all play through the midfield, but are all different types with some poise and some power.
They're definitely trying to change the middle of the field, Essendon. Like, yes, they have 3 different types of players. Jacob Farrow is not like Sullivan Roby, who's not like Dyson Sharp, but they're struggling. They haven't played finals in 10 years. Oh, trade! Trade, everyone! Trade! Giants have traded up, everyone. Trade.
Sarah, that pick of Dyson Sharp was the one that the Blues traded.
Interesting.
With the Bombers to get in originally pick 9, obviously. With
So Hawthorn have traded out of the number 14 pick, everyone. GWS are now on the clock.
You wouldn't expect it is just an added bonus for the Bombers.
So really interesting. Hawthorn moved up the draft board earlier in the night. They did a trade, and now they've dropped.
So the trade is
There is someone the Giants are really keen on that they want to get in.
16. They've dropped back to. So they dropped 2 picks, the Giants, but they're looking to trade up and take a player. Number 14 pick, Hawthorn is traded out of the pick, and GWS is now on the clock.
So that's a case of who, which way will they go? There's a list of probably half a dozen that could be in the mix. We thought
Here we go.
You start to speculate now.
And we know they're having a quiet draft this year, potentially just the one pick. They've committed to redrafting Jake Stringer and Connor Stone, so a really interest in what they do here.
GWS have traded up from 16 to 14. They trade up with Hawthorn to number 14. We're currently awaiting the GWS Giants pick.
Who's got a lot of upside, so potentially that's the way they're heading to make the Sydney Swans match that bid. We'll find out.
So there is a bid pending. GWS is now on the clock.
Patterson story is the one that considered rugby. I think it could have been rugby rather than rugby league, but a very multi-talented young player.
I think potentially this could be Max King.
If it is him, we don't quite know, but no surprise the bid was coming first night. Thought a wee bit later, but gee, watched him.
Very interesting to see what happens here.
That elite step too. He tested the house down at Combine too. A first choice athlete.
The pick is in. Number 14 pick is in, everyone.
Bit of fun too, the Giants and the Swans. We know not too much love lost between them. Just
I think it will be a Swans Academy player GWS have bid on. Here we go. Number 14 pick is in. First trade of the night. Sydney Swans. Max King, I think it's going to be. Harry Kyle. Sydney Swans. Harry Kyle.
Yeah, this is somewhat of a ultimate for those in the know. They have seen this guy's got huge upside. As we said, only a late convert to football. He was playing rugby and basketball. Just a beautiful athlete, really.
Harry Kyle has gone to the Sydney Swans.
In this draft, because he's only played about 30 or 40 games of AFL footy. As we said, he takes the game forward. Just picture a Finn Callahan style of player, the way that he's got the step and the run and that left foot. So, yeah, the Sydney Swans will be...
Interesting. Sydney Swans have said Finn Sullivan vibes. Interesting.
May get bid on as well, but the Giants obviously were really keen and they've made the Swans pay up.
Sydney Swans have taken Harry Kyle, number 14 overall. Bit of a bolter. He played rugby previous to play AFL, and he is considered with the highest upside in the draft, or one of the highest upsides.
I watched him closely this year. He was a late addition too for the Allies, another to unfold in his 18th year, but didn't disappoint.
So Harry Kyle, 188 centimetres. Damn. Convert from rugby league. Kyle has plenty of admirers in this range of the draft. With a hunched running style, the ability to zig and zag out of trouble, and some penetrating kicking on his left side, there have been comparisons made between Kyle and Finn Callahan. If he's anything like that, that'll be incredible. The Swans are expected to match a bid for him if it comes early, with the Giants among the contenders who have been linked as possible bidders. Callum Toomey was right again. GWS bid on Harry Kyle at number 14. We're currently waiting the number 15 pick. GWS on the clock, and the pick is coming in now. I think they're going to start speeding up for the rest of the night, thankfully. I'm getting tired. Oscar Taylor, classic. Everyone knew that was going to happen. Oscar Taylor goes to GWS. He's a classic GWS type player, but they always take the same type of players. I don't understand. Like, when will they learn? Oscar Taylor, classic speedy midfielder, wingman type, classic GWS type player, speed, agility, fast, endurance, but they haven't been able to break through GWS. Why do you keep taking the same type of players? I don't understand. I'd be very frustrated if I was a GWS fan. Oscar Taylor, a very Giantsy player, as Callum Toomey says, like I said. Speedster from the East has plenty of fans. Taylor's rise came in the second half of the season, having not featured for Vic Metro at the Under-18 Carnival. He started to impress as a running defender. He plays an exciting take-them-on fashion, 2.82 seconds over 20 metres, and he was second in the agility test. He's fast and quick. Very interesting pick. They always take the same type of players, GWS. I don't know if that's the right strategy. North Melbourne is on the clock for the number 16 pick.
A 2.82 he chalked up at the Combine, which is elite. His agility was elite. It supported what we've seen with his playing ability. Averaged over 20 disposals a game for the Rangers, but again, didn't play Nationals. So another player picked earlier that didn't play Nationals. His form in the finals was excellent. So he's a big tick for mine, and thought he would be a top 20 player.
Increased run and carry this year. That is just something that screams Orange Tsunami, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is, and we've seen a lot of clubs take those.
I got to go. So yeah, thank you very much, Caduce, for all your support tonight. Really, really appreciate you joining us here on the stream.
Perfectly as Oscar Taylor.
And left footers, guys. Zeke Ewland, Jacob Farrow, Oscar Taylor. It's remarkable, these guys, and all of them we speak about is their kicking ability, isn't it? So you go back to the Hawthorn days of Matty Suckling and the like, and it's just incredible to see how many of these...
I love how they're talking about left-footed players from Hawthorn 15 years ago. Brisbane are a better side, my God.
This is such a big moment for you. You've got all your family and friends. They've got the orange balloons. This is very well planned. How are you feeling?
Sorry, what was that?
I understand it's pretty loud there. We just want to know, what's the vibe like at home? How are you feeling? A dream come true?
I feel unbelievable. It's so special to have everyone here, all my family and friends. I've had so many people along the journey that have helped me out. Danny, LJ, Dan, my backline coach.
Number 15 pick for GWS Giants has been taken. Oscar Taylor, very much expected to go, and lo and behold, they've taken him.
Oscar, you've already seen a lot of your Eastern Rangers teammates get drafted, but clearly you had an idea the Giants were keen. We see the balloons and the scarf. Just tell us about how maybe you found out or knew that you'd be ending up as a Giant.
Nah, to be honest, I didn't have any clue. Mum bought a fair few team scarves. So,
That's classic.
I don't know where the balloons came from, to be honest. I didn't know they were there. So
Number 16 pick, everyone. North Melbourne is currently on the clock. Oscar Taylor has gone 15th overall to the GWS Giants.
In the background there, who's about to get voted off the island in the Hawthorn scarf?
Billy Rona. Nah, they're off now.
Oscar, you mentioned in your
Good for him.
Thank yous, LJ, who of course is Lauren Moorcroft, the coach there at Eastern. Tell us a bit about her role in coaching that premiership side and the way she might have helped you.
Oh, she's been unbelievable. Like the last 2 years I've been a part of Eastern. She's helped me personally so much, just with my growth and my ability to impact games with my speed. I probably didn't do it as much last year.
Pick is in for number 16, North Melbourne.
It was credit to her to give me confidence to do it.
Currently waiting for the pick to come in. Thank you very much for all your support, everyone. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure if you haven't, hit that thumbs up button, hit that follow button, hit the subscribe button as well.
Continually plays finals. You've got some superstars. I mean, playing alongside Toby Green seems like a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, unbelievable. No, growing up watching all those.
Number 16 pick is currently awaiting. North Melbourne are on the clock.
You know, training with AFL boys, so it's unreal.
Well, we'll let you go and enjoy this moment with your family and friends. Congratulations. Enjoy it. Soak it all up, and we look forward to seeing you in Giants colours really soon.
It's going to be a fun night in that household.
How good. I love the forward planning of the orange balloons.
Yeah, so Mum's obviously planned with a few of the scarves and the balloons. So, no, it's a great thrill and great to see him and all his friends there, and they'll have a good night.
Here we go. Pick is in for North Melbourne. Let's go.
Pick 16, North Melbourne select. Lockie Doverston.
Lockie Doverston goes North Melbourne. I think they would have taken Latrell Pickett, but they've taken Lovie Doverston instead. Lockie Doverston, small forward, very similar to Nick Watson, has gone to North Melbourne.
Presenting the jumper for North Melbourne is two-time premiership player Glenn Archer.
The best small forward in the draft, a specialist in the mould of Nick Watson.
No, he's not the best small forward in the draft. He went second behind Latrell Pickett. What the hell? You can't say you're the best small forward in the draft when Latrell Pickett's gone ahead of him. That's ridiculous. Lockie Doverston has gone to North Melbourne. Lockie Doverston, number 16 pick, has gone to North Melbourne. Don't think he's going to love that, going to the bottom of the ladder, but hey, I'll take it. Good for him.
Small but confident and cocky. I love that for small forwards, and he's got so many tricks.
Yeah, he's got that swagger of a small forward.
Just about halfway through the first round tonight, everyone. Lockie Doveston has gone number 16 to North Melbourne. Electric small forward. That's exactly what they needed. I definitely think Latrell Pickett would have gone with North Melbourne's pick, so it's a bit of a reach. I'm not quite sure why, but bit of a reach. Will Ashcroft? What is this guy on about? Will Ashcroft and Beau McQuarrie. The dude's 174 centimeters. What? I don't know who this guy is. This analyst is horrible. Will Ashcroft? The dude's 178 centimeters. What? I don't know what this guy's on about.
Pretty special, isn't it?
Yeah,
He was number 13 on Carl Toomey's draft pick. So Doveston would be in that group. Small forward enjoying a terrific year at under 18 level with more than 50 goals across his different competitions.
Best ever agility. You got some wheels on you?
Yeah, like to say so, I guess. Yeah, it's good.
You play like the Wizards?
This guy is not very smart. You can tell.
Something like him, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you love your goal celebrations. Got a couple of new ones you can bring in next
I
year.
think he'll be all right, but again, you'll have no service in the North Melbourne forward line next year. I mean, it's going to be tough for him as a small forward, especially. He's going to be impressive, but he's not going to have many chances to kick goals next year in North Melbourne's forward line. So hopefully he'll learn tremendously from Paul Curtis, who's one of the best small forwards in the league. But it's going to be tough for the first few years for Lockie Doveston because he's not going to get any service.
Yeah, it really does. Box Hill experience was unreal. I was able to train with them for 2 weeks and get a game. And yeah, that was some of the most fun trainings, and one game I got to play was awesome.
So Lockie Doveston has got number 16 overall to North Melbourne. Currently awaiting the 17th pick. Hawthorn at number 17.
I hope I could, at least playing forward. Yeah, it was all right.
Your swagger on the field doesn't match you off the field. Get up and about, will you?
Nah, yeah, maybe a bit later. When we go to the pub, probably.
Good on you, Lockie. Enjoy, mate.
This guy. There is a trade. Hawthorn have dropped down again. So West Coast. West Coast have traded up to number 17 pick. Hawthorn have gone back down in the draft. So there has been another trade in tonight's action.
They were terrific this year in the Coates League. And we can just see there Hawthorn again. So they've just been flipping around their draft pick tonight. They moved forward and did a trade with Hawthorn, and now they've flipped and flopped it around. So they're trying to bank some extra picks.
I love it. Hawthorn have dropped one pick down back to 18, and they've picked up a future second rounder. West Coast, there is a bid pending. Bid pending for West Coast. So there is another bid incoming from one of the academies, everyone.
I'll be trying to catch out Gold Coast whether they have enough points shifted to be able to match both those players, or whether West Coast can bid on one and see if they can get the other academy player with the next selection.
West Coast have bid on a potential academy player.
Yeah, it could well be even Jack Ice and Carlton's academy players. There's so many options here.
Currently awaiting the 17th pick, everyone. West Coast have traded up with Hawthorn, who've dropped down one pick and picked up a future second. But there is a bid coming for an academy player.
In that match, he took the mark of the day. He kicked the winning goal. He looks a special player from the Sydney Swans Academy as well.
18th pick incoming for the West Coast Eagles. Welcome, everyone. My name is GoalGram, your favourite future AFL commentator. Tag the AFL in this video. Let them know that I am the next new commentator in Australia. Number 17, bid pending for the West Coast Eagles. They have traded up with Hawthorn, but it is a bid for an academy player. Tell a friend, everyone who is watching. Make sure you tell a mate who loves AFL to subscribe and follow to my content. Follow me every single day for AFL analysis.
Particularly a Beau Adensall type. So good to see the West Coast Eagles getting up, and obviously the Hawks acquiring a 26.
So there is a bid coming. Here we go. Number 17th pick is in.
Have matched West Coast's bid. So with pick 17, the Gold Coast select Jai Murray from the Gold Coast Suns.
Jai Murray has gone to the Gold Coast Suns, bid on by West Coast. Jai Murray for the Gold Coast Suns. Nice halfback, smooth mover, and class. Jai Murray. He's been somewhat out of mind after missing a significant portion of this year due to a foot injury suffered on the eve of the championships. But he remains a player of interest for many clubs. He is tough, he has a hard edge, and he uses the ball well as a medium defender or midfielder. Suns have access to Murray as an academy player, and West Coast definitely bid on him, and that was right again. He's been compared to Jared Berry of the Brisbane Lions, so strong wingman type, good distributor of the balls, going to run all day. I think that's a solid pick for the Gold Coast Suns. Pick is in for number 18, West Coast. West Coast have the 18th pick. They are now on the clock.
He's going to be an absolute top liner, and don't sleep on this kid's name. I think he will be an absolute star in years to come.
Yeah, got an Ironman background too. So in terms of discipline and what it takes to be successful in that sport, we know what his application will be like. And
he has an Ironman background, so a tremendous endurance athlete. I think he'll be a fantastic addition to the Gold Coast Suns. And if everyone's watching, everyone who's watching right now, the Gold Coast Suns are coming. They're young players, leadership, athleticism, speed. They're going to be challenging for many years to come. Victorian fans, you better get safe in your seats because Queensland is dominating now. Sorry to tell you.
It feels like it will be the Gold Coast Suns that they're going to try and flush out Bo Adensel, and where the Gold Coast now have enough points. We know they did a number of trades, Shifter, at the start of the night to see if they can acquire enough points to match. So that is the consideration.
There is a bid pending now for West Coast again.
They would have known that this was coming. There was plenty of talk that the bids were going to be coming thick and fast. So, yeah, as you say, whether they've been able to accumulate enough points.
And can go into deficit next year by a few hundred points or so. They don't appear to have a great hand next year and the year after from what we've seen of their 17-year-olds.
There is a 18th pick coming through.
We know kids can improve and things can change, but right at the minute, they don't appear to have, the Zeke Newland or someone of that ilk.
There is another bid pending for another Gold Coast Suns player, apparently, they're saying. West Coast have bid again. They're trying to flush out Gold Coast and try to have their too many points to match the bids to try to get a Gold Coast player.
So they have to weigh up all these things, and whether they have their own player on the draft board still that they may be thinking that they can get a bit later on as well. So these are all the
There is another bid pending, everyone, for West Coast.
Sarah, they're the best at working out the machinations. They've been through it a number of years now.
We've been going for 2 hours now, everyone. Make sure you like, share, follow, and comment. I am pushing on. I'm forging forward. I will be here every single pick of the first round. Make sure you make it worthwhile. Give the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. Tell a friend to follow my content. We're waiting on the 18th pick for West Coast.
They've got about 95%. I think they're pretty close now. Gold Coast.
So should they be a top 4 side going into the season?
Yeah, 100%. That would be absolutely the expectation for them now with what.
So Christian Petracca and these academy kids, man, Gold Coast Suns are going to be coming this year.
The journey they've been on, the sky's the limit now.
Queensland are dominating. Brisbane Gold Coast,
two top liners, potentially
top of the ladder.
By the end of the night, it sets up beautifully for the Suns.
Yeah, and they're building quite nicely here too, the West Coast Eagles. They're going to get another selection in at some point, whether it's a bid...
All right, 18th pick we're currently awaiting. You'd think it's speed up at this time of the draft, but it is slowing down a bit, so hopefully they can get it moving, because I'm fading everyone, but I will be here every single pick of the first round.
It's probably going to become a point where they bring that much talent through the door that there's going to be a couple fall out as well. So as they start...
Currently awaiting the 18th pick. My name is GoalGram, future AFL commentator. Make sure you tag the AFL in this video. Call the AFL. Tell them that the next new commentator is on the rise, and I'm coming for a spot in the AFL.
So very, very
18th pick, West Coast, currently awaiting the pick from the Eagles. It's been a tremendous night of AFL draft so far. Let's do a quick breakdown while we're waiting for the pick to come through. Willem Dersmer at 1, Zeke Hewland at 2, Harry Dean at 3, Cooper Duff-Tytler at 4, Dylan Patterson at 5, Dan Annable at 6, Sam Cumming at 7, Samuel Grill at number 8, Sullivan Roby at 9, Jacob Farrow at 10, Xavier Taylor at 11, Latrell Pickett at 12, Dyson Sharp 13, Harry Kyle at 14, Oscar Taylor 15, Lockie Doverston 16, and Jai Murray 17. So we're currently waiting the 18th pick.
With their second pick. A lot of thought that Sam Grill might slide down the order a little bit, but Grill was Richmond's man all along.
There is a bed pending waiting.
For them, and with Essendon taking Jacob Farrow. And then we've seen a couple of clubs come up to bid. So they've traded up. And
Right, we're currently waiting the 18th pick, everyone. West Coast have bid on another player. We do expect it to be another Gold Coast Sun. They're trying to flush out the academy graduates to have their points.
To go in the first 12 picks, but he's still on the board at the moment. It's one of the newsiest draft nights, I reckon, that we've seen for quite some time.
Yep, I'm excited. 18th pick is in.
Thank you very much, Ben Waterworth. We're just watching what happens here. Pick 18, the pick is in.
Pick is in. Andrew Dillon is approaching the stage. Here we go. Number 18th pick, finally. Gold Coast have matched again.
Pick 18, the Gold Coast select
Bo Adensall goes again to the Gold Coast, bid by West Coast again. Back-to-back bids by West Coast.
Exposed to some VFL footy with a handful of games this year. Plenty of upside, a little bit similar to Lockie Neal, but good skills and a good work rate as well.
They just compared someone to Lockie Neal, who went at pick 18. The disrespect for the Brisbane Lions, and mainly Lockie Neal, is an absolute crock of bleep. I'm not even going to say it. Sarah Jones just compared a number 18 pick to Lockie Neal. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this Vic media, seriously. That is embarrassing. Embarrassing. Bo Adensall has gone number 18 overall, everyone. Gold Coast Suns, bid by West Coast. They've just compared Lockie Neal to a pick in the 18s. Oh my god.
We saw that scout profile. That was for VFL football. That's why it may not have looked as impressive, but make no
Bo Adensall, number 18 to the Gold Coast Suns, bid by West Coast. Here we go. So there is a bid matched. Who will West Coast take at number 19?
to flush out one of those two academy boys off the Gold Coast Suns. They haven't been able to do that. Both pure midfielders. I do think they still need to stock up in that midfield area. So, if we take
Right, it'll be interesting to see who West Coast take today.
Lindsay's not really a midfielder. Marsh and Schubert are more your key forwards. So now do they start looking maybe at an Ollie Green?
All right, number 19.
But we know he's just a genuine big-bodied inside mid. Do they want someone with a bit more run?
West Coast is awaiting their pick. They are on the clock right now.
It's going to be interesting to see, and you can see the West Coast Eagles working the phones now, so that might be discussing potential trades, and maybe now they might want to slide back in the draft if there's no one right at the top of their board and get.
Currently awaiting the pick from number 19 for West Coast.
I totally agree, but I also look at a Josh Lindsay and I start thinking they need ball users off half-back. They started to bring and build.
Currently awaiting the number 19th pick, everyone, for the West Coast Eagles.
Played some great games. I saw him play on Jeremy Cameron live earlier in the year and did an outstanding job, but it's that ball user. someone to replace.
All right, it's starting to slow down a bit, unfortunately, because there are a few bids currently coming through at the late teens. It was expected, but it means it's going to be a very long first round, everyone.
I've likened him to Liam Duggan, who you mentioned, that left footer that sets the play up. Wonderful natural leader as well.
Number 19.
I'm surprised he's still there at this point, to be quite honest, on the year he's had the last couple of years. Again, that futures game, he's a dominant player in that, wins the medal. He'd have a collection of medals at home, no doubt, because he's the best player for Australia earlier in the year too. In and amongst the best boys from right around the country.
Yeah,
so,
he's slid, hasn't he, a little bit, Josh Lindsay?
Yeah.
You think about West Coast, I mean, you mentioned, they've got Bo Allen, who's that more of an athletic runner off half-back. McCarthy, we mentioned, has come and played.
Right, number 19. We're currently awaiting the pick for West Coast Eagles. It is slowing down a bit. I'm not quite sure why. Yes, there are bids that have been matched currently, but, you know, it is what it is.
One of the two Gold Coast boys, and it looks like they're doing a bit of work now.
All right. We're currently awaiting the pick. There is a bit of time going.
As well, that's still on the board. So he's another elite prospect with the likes of Josh Lindsay that we probably expected to hear read out a little bit earlier. But
All right, West Coast bid is in.
that these Phantom drafts are up in flames because we are getting some entertainment tonight.
All right, number 19. Pick is in for West Coast. We're currently awaiting. Andrew Dillon is walking up to the stage now.
The bidding has made it a really good and dynamic process tonight because it's meant that the players have been picked where they should have been.
That's right.
And you know, they're paying what they're worth.
We're getting the true order of what's the best kids in the country looking like.
All right, here we go. Number 19. Pick is in. Andrew Dillon is on the stage. Josh Lindsay goes to West Coast. Josh Lindsay, solid ball user from Victoria. I think that's a very solid pick for the Eagles.
Arguably the best kick in the draft. As captain pretty much every team he has played in, a big game performer, models his game on Errol Goulden, Scott Pendlebury.
Solid pick.
Growing up, he's going to have to switch allegiances.
Barrack for North Melbourne, good for him.
As well, so just one of those people that can do it all, Joey.
Yeah, and he's a great character, a great kid, so I'm sure he'll have no drama moving across the country.
So Willem Dersma, Cooper Duff Tytler, and Josh Lindsay so far for the West Coast Eagles. Solid player. I think they're just trying to take the best available player, which I think is the best strategy. You can't pick for need. You just take good players. Look at the Brisbane Lions, everyone. Jared Berry, Hugh McCluggage, Cam Rayner, Darcy Wilmot, Brandon Starcevich, Zach Bailey. Players in the teens who were tremendous value picks because they took good players. Brisbane didn't draft for need. They just drafted good football players. And lo and behold, look where it took him. Back-to-back premierships. Josh Lindsay, solid player. I think he'll be a very, very solid distributor for West Coast.
That's what I see when I watch this kid play. And we saw the question mark over the interceptor. He's not an interceptor. What he is a receiver. You want
All right, interesting. Good for him.
And his launch zone is a lot further back.
Solid distributor on left foot. He'll be a good halfback flanker for West Coast. They need all the help they can get, honestly. They just need solid players. All right, currently waiting on number 20. It's starting to slow down a bit, unfortunately, but, you know, we're getting through it.
Guys behind you, all looking incredibly excited. How's the night been? Has it been really nerve-wracking waiting for your name to get called out?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been a pretty long night. I've been sitting down probably since 7 o'clock, and it's got to 9 o'clock now. But no, it's been unreal, and just then was pretty special.
All right, here we go. Number 20 pick. We're about 10 picks left, but we're excited. All right, let's go. Currently waiting the 20th pick in tonight's 25 AFL draft overrun. If you're just joining us, I'm GoalGram, your favorite future AFL commentator. Make sure you tag the AFL in my videos and my content. My dream is to become an AFL commentator in the future. My TikTok and Instagram is in the bio, so make sure you give a follow and subscribe as well.
Definitely say my parents, mum and dad, they've been huge for me. They've sacrificed a lot, and definitely had to. And then Troy Starwood, who passed away early this year, he was huge for me, and he's probably got me into this position today. And I couldn't be more grateful for him.
And Josh, congratulations, mate. It's obviously a huge night for you, and they're starting to get a real Vic Country flavour about this West Coast Eagles team with obviously Harley Reid.
Right, 20th pick. Willem Durza, Cooper Duff-Tytler, and Josh Lindsay. Solid players. I think they'll improve the West Coast team, but honestly, West Coast have got a very, very long way to go.
Dad's been huge for me. Ever since a young age, we've been always gone down to the Oval, and even with my brother as well. Yeah, we go down all the time, and yeah, I'd say it's come pretty natural.
Like, share, follow, and comment, everyone. Make sure you join us every single day. My name is GoalGram. I am your best, future, and favourite AFL commentator. Join me every single day for AFL content and analysis. We're getting through the picks. We're up to number 20 so far. I'm fading everyone, but I've been here for over 2 hours. Make sure you like, share, follow, and comment for me. I'm still going strong. I'm still there for you. I'm still there for everyone who isn't able to watch the draft live. It's been a long night, but it has very much been worth it. It's been some great picks, great storylines, and we'll definitely have all the analysis and breakdowns tomorrow. Make sure you look out for my videos on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube as well. Currently waiting the 20th pick for the draft so far.
So shout out to them and heaps of family as well. So no, I love them to bits.
Beautiful words. Enjoy this special night. I'm sure it's one you'll remember forever, and we can't wait to watch you beginning your AFL journey. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Lizzie6163, who are you on the phone to? Oh.
Done, guys. They'll have a good time.
Welcome.
I'm sure they will. It's pretty exciting for all the mates and family and friends. They get to celebrate and have a few drinks and really enjoy it. But for the young.
All right, still waiting on the 20th pick for Hawthorn is on the clock. The clock is about 20 seconds left, so they're not sure who they're going to take. Hawthorn will be picking number 20, everyone.
Get them on the plane and get them across, and the hard work and the dedication really begins now. We hear some great stories about what it takes to get here, but it really is just the beginning.
It is the beginning, and they'll work hard.
All right, number 19 pick is Josh Lindsay of West Coast from Vic Country, classy left footer.
They got mates together and the country boys, because they are probably a bit more prepared to move out of home and stay. And it feels like the West Coast Eagles are going down a similar path.
20th pick is in for Hawthorn. Let's go. Very well pointed out by Loie Montagna. West Coast are taking the Brisbane Lions route. Vic Country. Cameron Nan has gone to Hawthorn. Cameron Nan. Cameron Nan to Hawthorn with the 20th pick. I'm just pulling up his draft profile now.
Pretty cool moment to get your jumper from Hawks legend Shane Crawford. He grew up on a cattle and sheep farm an hour from Adelaide. Models his game on Logan Morris. Kicks 7 against Western Australia.
This player's favourite player is Logan Morris. I like this guy already. Cameron Nan of Hawthorn. Logan Morris. If players want to play like Logan Morris, I love it.
Dominated with his wing or inside mid. He's also got that capability. Topped off his year by trying to work out where he might end up.
Cameron Nan, he was number 12, so he has slid a bit. I think this is a tremendous value pick for the Hawthorn Hawks. So Cameron Nan, 188 centimetres, Central District talent, caught the eye during the National Championships for South Australia, including a 7-goal haul against Western Australia. He finished with 22 goals from 13 games. But his run of form late in the year up the ground has clubs viewing him as a potential midfield or wing prospect at 188 centimetres. I think this is a solid pick for the Hawthorn Hawks.
Move around in a variety of positions, and I think he can do that with Cameron Nan.
Very solid.
I sort of see a little bit of Tim Membry, just that ability to get up high. What really stood out to me is his ability to jump.
Yeah.
He jumps slightly early, just to take the advantage away from the defender and make a really difficult.
He is a forward profile, but he has played midfield in the second half of the season. They did mention that for his under-18s campaign that he did move into the midfield, 188 centimetres. Why is he comparing him to Jack Gunston? You can't compare someone to Jack Gunston if they've played midfield minutes. This analyst, I need to look up who this guy is. This is one of the worst AFL analysis I've ever listened to. Throughout the night, his calls have been absolutely shocking.
Yes, Sarah, you're off to the Hawks camp. You look absolutely shocked. Did you not know it was going to be the Hawks? Like, how many clubs spoke to you?
No, I spoke to a few. I spoke to Hawks a few times, had a few good meetings with them, but yeah, I had no real idea where I was going to. So yeah, I just can't believe it, really.
Well, you put yourself on the map in the championship, 7 goals against WA, an incredible effort, and you're an accurate goal kicker, so the Hawks must like something about that.
Yeah, well, hopefully. I think they do, so we'll see.
Looking up this Fox Footy analyst list because this guy has been absolutely shocking tonight.
And be a kid and have a bit of space. What have you taken from that experience?
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly go back to the start, everyone, just to see who this guy is because this guy has been annoying me all night.
We have assembled a great draft team here on Fox Footy. Pick number 37 in that 2001 Super Draft, Fox Footy's own
Lee Montagna, obviously, absolute legend.
And here for a 40th draft, Kevin Shifter, Sheehan, guys.
Mick Ablett. Who's Mick Ablett? God, he's been shocking.
Pick number 37 in that 2001 Super Draft, Fox Footy's own Lee Montagna, talent expert Mick Ablett, and here for a 40th draft.
So he's Gary Ablett's brother.
Welcome. And I think the theme for tonight
What?
is expect the unexpected.
Yeah, I think it is, Sarah. I've got no doubt there'll be a surprise or two tonight. Clubs have been pretty good this year. They're keeping their cards close to their chest, and I don't think anyone knows.
No, I don't believe it is Mick Ablett. He's a draft expert?
Of some of these football clubs and sets up for an exciting night shifter.
It certainly does. I'm excited.
It doesn't seem it to me. He compared Lockie Doverston, who's a small forward. He compared him to Will Ashcroft. I don't know what this guy is on. Seriously. I've gone back to live now, everyone, because this guy's been shocking. Absolutely shocking. Mick Ablett. Shame on you. His comparisons have been hilarious tonight. It's very, very unusual. I'm just going to quickly turn on the aircon, everyone. I'm starting to struggle with the heat in here.
Players that have got athleticism that can run, but can also use the footy really well. And we know the lefties are as good as any, and there's been a number taken.
Another bid pending here at pick.
There is a bid pending, everyone, at pick 21. Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to grab a drink because I have not had a drink for 2.5 hours and I'm so parched. So make sure you step out, everyone. Go to the bathroom. Go grab a cup of tea or a drink. I'll be back with you in 30 seconds.
Another left footer that looks so classy and beautifully balanced, and one that really unfolded as the year went on. He was rotated out of Vic Metro in one game after a couple of matches, and was given a few home truths and then picked up, and he said it was the best thing that happened to me. You know, he then went at a different level, he felt, for school footy and free footy at the back half of the year.
The other one it could be potentially is Lockie Carmichael, the halfback. It feels like the Dogs have been linked with a number of halfbacks in this draft, but potentially a lot of them have gone off the board. Josh Lindsay and Sam Grill, Oscar Taylor. So maybe it's a bid for the Sydney Swan Academy player in Carmichael that they have been linked with.
It's been a remarkable night. I don't think we've seen a draft like this in recent times.
So many bids.
I know we're seeing a lot of them matched and like, but what it is doing is, like you say, it's starting to open up the draft through the middle stages as well, because clubs...
Thank you very much for waiting, everyone. Really appreciate all your support and follow tonight. Thank you very much for joining me all day. It's been wonderful.
At the Western Bulldogs, and they've had a bit of a history of making clubs pay fair value as well. So this is a really interesting...
Pepsi Max for the win, everyone. Let me know in the comments and let me know in the chat what your favourite drink is when you're parched and been speaking for 2.5 hours straight.
Well, just doing the numbers again, this is the 8th bid of the night.
21st pick coming in. There is a bid pending. Western Bulldogs are on the clock.
Making them pay, and yeah, we wait and see. Of course, if it is the Carmichael bid, the Sydney Swans will be trying to work out.
All right, here we go.
Their points as well shifted because already they've been able to take Harry Kyle.
21st pick come in.
That you mentioned that they might be really keen on, so we'll just have to wait and see.
All right, make sure you tag the AFL in this video, everyone. Call them, tag them, let them know I am the next AFL commentator. 21st pick coming in for the AFL draft. It's been a long draft, everyone, but we're going to be going all night. Jasmine Dance 475, thank you very much for joining the chat. Really appreciate all your support.
As we know now, you can trade 2 years in advance as well. It's not just 12 months ahead.
All right. Still waiting on the 21st pick, everyone. Western Bulldogs have bid for an academy player, so it'll be very interesting to see here. There is rumours it could be Lockie Carmichael of the Sydney Academy.
Necessarily those future first round is going to get it done. There might have to be a sweetener thrown into that.
We're waiting on the 21st pick, everyone, for the Western Bulldogs.
AFL club recruiting and list management strategies.
Yeah, there's a big difference between a pick 4 or 5 and a pick 26, and they can both be considered first rounders.
Yeah, that's right. There's first rounders, and then we know there's
All right, let's go.
pointy end of the draft. So we're just looking at where the Sydney Swans have their picks now. They've got a couple of picks, 28 and 29. So they're trying to work out if they would most.
All right, let's see. I wonder what the whole first round is, just to see how many picks there actually will be tonight.
They do have Max King as well that they would be keen on. So that's probably why there is.
Because I don't know about you, everyone, but I'm fading.
And if it is Jack Ison shifter, I mean, that would have a little bit of irony to it as well, because I think he's got Marcus Bontempelli type movement, Jack Ison. So
What? Mick Ablett has just compared a player who's about to be taken in the 20s to Marcus Bontempelli.
So a glimpse inside both the Sydney Swans and the Western
What is this guy on? Mick Ablett, seriously, oh my god, this analyst, he's just a hot take merchant. My god. We had Sarah Jones compared Lockie Doverston, a small forward who went to North Melbourne at 16, to Lockie Neal, dual Brownlow medalist. And we've had Mick Ablett compare a player who's about to be taken in the 20s to Marcus Bontempelli. Yeah, okay. I'm sure that guy will be as good as Bontempelli. Yeah, okay. That's why he got taken in the 20s. Yeah, all right. My god. Just hot take merchants. So the final pick of the first round will be number 25, everyone. So we have 5 picks left in tonight's first round.
Yeah. 25 did not match the bid. And look at the player he's become. I rated him the best number 25 in 40 years.
With pick 21,
21. Western Bulldogs have picked Lockie Carmichael, Sydney Swans Academy. Wow. Sydney Swans have not matched a bid.
Sydney Swans haven't matched. So that could be the next Josh Dunkley right there, shifter, where hopefully it doesn't bite the Swans on the backside. But as we said, they had to consider the points and some other players.
Lachlan Carmichael, he is a Sydney Swans Academy member, everyone, but he's been taken by the Western Bulldogs. They have not matched the bid.
As I said, I think they're in need of a halfback when you look at, Johanneson's just retired, Geray's retired. They've got.
I'm just pulling up his draft profile now, everyone.
I think across halfback, and this guy is another one who defends first. He's got that defensive mindset, but he's got a good footy brain.
I love it. Mick Ablett, you're a horrible draft analyst. He just said Jacob Ison has Marcus Bontempelli vibes, and they didn't even take the guy. That's right. He's not Marcus Bontempelli. My God. Horrible. Horrible.
Been a dominant player in the last 3 years again. Just incredible ability to just read the play and intercept. He's a great user of the ball. I've seen him one-on-one stand on his opponent's shoulders as well. So he's got
All right, just pulling up the Lockie Carmichael draft profile, everyone.
around this mark.
And Joey, you touched on it about his footy now.
Carmichael enjoyed a terrific carnival for the Allies that was capped by him being named their MVP. He can rebound and use the ball off halfback, as well as go further up the ground in midfield roles. The Western Bulldogs have been linked to Carmichael, and they have bid on him. Swans have passed on him. Interesting.
But these are the sorts of things we need to start to celebrate, because there's a young man that's been developed to an extremely high level by one AFL football club that another one directly benefits from. So
yeah,
will continue to happen. And Lockie Carmichael,
we're waiting on the 22nd pick, everyone. 22nd pick.
And I think it suits, as we said, what the Dogs need. They need guys that can defend, particularly at ground level. A lot of talk about the Western Bulldogs' defence and the tools, but they've gone and got Connor Butterick, who is a good defender that can use the ball, and now he can be paired up with Carmichael. So they're addressing their small defensive stocks.
Currently waiting on the 21st pick, everyone, in the AFL draft. We have 4 more picks left in the draft tonight.
Whether the Swans made the right decision, and now it's over the Adelaide Crows, who have been waiting patiently for a lot of the night to see if they can acquire.
Adelaide Crows have their first pick of the draft as well.
Australians still on the draft board. Aiden Schubert and Mitch Marsh are a couple that they might be eyeing off a couple of South Australians.
A lot of South Australians are highly regarded throughout the draft. They had a sensational year, obviously winning the national championship, so a really strong year for the South Australian football program in general, and the Adelaide Crows will have had to, I mean, they would have had their plans in place, but a lot has happened that they wouldn't have expected tonight. So
All right, 4 more picks left in this first round tonight, everyone.
Names that we've mentioned around this mark that haven't been bid on yet, so be interesting to see what the Adelaide.
All right, 4 more picks left in the first round.
Do they need another midfielder? You know, with being a little bit thin in there, but I think they're pretty well stocked.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me live here on YouTube. My name is GoalGram. If you're just joining us, I am your favorite future AFL commentator. Tag the AFL, tag your VFL, tag any AFL organization in the comments and on my videos. I'm on the journey to becoming the next AFL commentator. We're waiting for number 22 to come through. There's 4 more picks left in tonight's first round. Mick Ablett, I love. They didn't even win a quarter in the finals.
Out of the game early days, and was he going to get the chop? Not too long into his career, they've stuck fat. And
Number 22, Adelaide Crows are on the list. Mick Ablett's an idiot. They didn't even win a quarter in the finals yet. Ugh, he's annoying me. Mitch Marsh. Everyone, go to my TikTok page. I said Mitch Marsh was going to the Adelaide Crows. I told you. I told you. South Australian person. Love it. Mitch Marsh, forward for the Adelaide Crows, has gone number 22 overall to the Adelaide Crows. Go to my TikTok, everyone, now. Go to my TikTok. I picked it. I said he was going to the Adelaide Crows at their first pick in the draft.
He can mark the ball. Another one who's a really good time trialer. So, I mean, I could even potentially see him moving up the ground a little bit more of a wing role. Think of like a Mason Wood style player. But yeah, no doubt Adelaide will be wrapped that they've been able to get a local product who can eventually replace Texas.
Number 22 pick, Adelaide Crows have selected South Australian local Mitch Marsh.
Premiership player with the Adelaide Crows back in 1998. Didn't play enough games for the 100 to qualify as a father-son. He was injured a fair bit, ended up at Richmond. So he played some great footy. And this boy
Tremendous pick by Mitch Marsh. He has slid in the draft, but for Adelaide Crows to take a local South Australian kid who's never going to leave, who follows the Adelaide Crows, good for them.
I rang him the other day to see if he wanted to go on Zoom. He's working at the Adelaide Oval on the turf.
Okay, Mitch Marsh, everyone. This is the draft profile again, courtesy of Cal Toomey of AFL.com.au. Mitch Marsh is a forward with genuine craft around goal. He can slip away from his opponents and find some space. He converts his shots and regularly hits the scoreboard. He did plenty of that for West Adelaide's under-18 side, booting 30 goals in 15 games. I think that's a fairly solid pick for the Adelaide Crows. But again, you didn't win a quarter in the finals, so I would be very surprised if Adelaide make top 4 this year. My hot take, Adelaide will miss the finals next year, everyone. That is my hot take.
And we now have Mitch joining us via Zoom. Congratulations. Is this like a real pinch me moment, given you're an Adelaide Crows fan and you've drafted to the club you barrack for? You get to stay at home and it must be just magnificent.
I'm just stretching, everyone.
Definitely. Yeah, growing up, going for the Crows my whole life. Obviously, the old man played for them as well.
Good for him. Mitch Marsh of South Australia has gone to the Adelaide Crows, everyone. There's currently 3 more picks left in the first round. We've been here all night. Make sure you like, share, follow, and comment as well.
Probably mainly look at Jeremy Cameron's probably my favourite player. Watched him for a long time.
Jeremy Cameron is his favourite player. Hey, he obviously has good taste. All right.
Who are the people around you that have helped you become the player you've turned out to be this year?
Yeah, Dad's obviously been a huge influence throughout my whole life with his experience and the knowledge he was able to give me from his time. Another one probably be Russell Godson, our West East coach. Yeah, he's been my coach for a couple of years now.
Currently waiting for the 23rd pick, everyone. Hawthorn is on the clock again for number 23.
Outside of football as a groundsman, can you talk to us about what's involved with that, where you're doing it, and how that's keeping keeping you busy?
Hawthorn is on the clock with pick number 23 in the 2025 AFL Draft, first round.
Solutions, so just mowing a bit of lawn and irrigation as well. I was actually mowing at West Lakes where Crows trained the other day, so it's pretty cool getting to be able to train out there now. So it's good fun and keeps you busy during the day. So yeah, it's good.
So you're officially now the best Mitch Marsh to play football. Okay, not the best sportsman maybe at the moment, but if you ever met Mitch Marsh, you've certainly seen on social media some references that he knows who you are.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see that he knows who I am, but no, I never met him. I always sort of wanted to and always supported him throughout my...
Mitch Marsh, hey, he'll definitely follow Mitch Marsh, the cricketer, for sure.
And another random cricket connection, really, because Nathan
3 picks left.
used to work at Adelaide Oval as a groundsman as well, so it's quite the production line of great sports people.
Sarah Jones. I love you, Sarah Jones. You're one of the GOATs, but it has not been your best night tonight. I'm sorry. Like, yes, you're one of the GOATs. You're OG analyst. I love you, Sarah Jones, but it's not been your best performance tonight. I'm sorry. All right, currently waiting on pick 23 for the Hawthorn Hawks. 3 picks left in round 1 tonight.
Being from SA now, being able to stay here is pretty cool. It's sort of stay with all my mates that I've got here, be able to see them every now and then still rather than being away. So, and my family as well. So yeah, seeing that pick come closer and then being able to happen is unreal.
Mitch, a wonderful night for you, your family and your friends are going...
Right, currently waiting for the last 3 picks of the draft, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us all night. Really appreciate all the support. Make sure you smash that like button, smash the follow button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my TikTok, and follow my Instagram account as well. Links are in the bio. 3 more picks left in tonight's first round, everyone. Round 1 AFL Draft live stream. Let's go. 3 more picks. Pick is in for Hawthorn. Aiden Schubert goes to Hawthorn from Adelaide. Wow. South Australian. Aiden Schubert. He did give me Jack Gunston vibes, everyone.
A goal kicker at all levels this season.
Yeah, but a dominant player. A star from game 1 of the Nationals.
Aiden Schubert, everyone. 197 centimetres. They need some key forwards, Hawthorn, and I think this is a very, very, very solid pick here for Hawthorn. He's 197 centimeters. He's rangy, lanky, tall, and strong. Still skinny, but he has his body has a lot of opportunity to grow. He has tremendous athleticism. He moves around good for his size. He can participate in the ruck as well. I think this is a solid pick by Hawthorn. These key position players, they do fall, but they do have the highest potential. He was a consistent goal kicker for Central's under-18 team and then South Australia at the National Carnival. Is a strong chance to grab Schubert if he's available at this spot, but they got him at number 23. I think this is a solid pick.
And he's that type that can pinch hit in the second ruck. So I think for the Hawks, you know, with life after Jack Gunston, I think it's a great get. I think he's going to be a wonderful key forward for a long time.
2 picks left in the first round, everyone. 2 picks left in the first round.
And they've taken 2 players from Central Districts, so Nan and now Schubert, good mates that are going to be able to get to play with each other interstate.
Yeah, great pickup, Sarah. And like, I know we saw the likeness there to Jesse Hogan. I see Tom Lynch, and we just watched his highlights. He's just
Tom Lynch!
Really long arms that extend.
Mick Ablett just compared a guy in the mid-20s to Tom Lynch. Oh my god.
That ability to create separation.
Oh, this guy is such a hot take merchant. Oh.
So I think they're going to be patient with him.
Mick Ablett, you're a shocker. I'm sorry. My god. He's compared a guy to Marcus Bontempelli, who didn't even get taken by the Western Bulldogs. He's compared Aiden Schubert to Tom Lynch. Oh my god, this guy. Mick Ablett, you're a shocker.
Yeah, it's the best feeling ever. Best day of my life. It's been a very long night, and
Aiden Schubert's gone to Hawthorn. Good for him.
How tough is it? Because we're kind of getting deep into...
2 picks left in the first round, everyone. 2 picks left.
Each pick. I mean, how nerve-wracking, how taxing has it been?
Oh yeah, every 2 seconds. Just been
197 centimeter key forward at number 23. I'll take it.
So pretty speechless.
Yeah, no, congratulations. Aiden, how are you going to go moving away from home? You excited? You able to cook and look after yourself, or is Mum going to have to fly over and help you out?
Yeah, Mum probably have a frequent flyer points up here. Definitely not the chef. So but looking forward to the opportunity to move to Melbourne, and can't wait to see what that holds. So
2 picks left in the first round, everyone. We've been going all night long.
But also a great effort by the Central Districts Footy Club to get so many boys taken in the top 25 or so players taken to date. Who are the influences there at Centrals that have helped all of you boys get through?
yeah, no, Centrals have been huge the last 3 years in my footy journey, and a few of the other boys. They've everything they do there has led me in the right path. So yeah, forever grateful for everything the Central District Footy Club's done for me to get here today. So yeah.
Hayden, congratulations, mate.
All right, 2 picks left, everyone. 2 picks left in the AFL draft, first round. My name is GoalGram, your favourite future AFL commentator. Tag the AFL, tag your friends. If they follow AFL, join me on the journey to becoming an AFL commentator. I have TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Links are in the bio.
Went down with one of my best mate to the Oval, had a kick, got through it a little bit, and then come home with my mum, dad, and now grandpa, and went out for lunch with them and Sasha, my cousin, and
2 more picks left, everyone. 2 more picks in the first round. We've been going for now 2.5 hours. So make sure you like, share, follow, and comment. It's been a journey, but I love every second of it. Thank you, everyone, for all your support. 2 more picks left.
What is a life-changing moment. We look forward to seeing you over here in Melbourne and playing in the brown and gold.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Cheers. Well done.
2 more picks left.
Great celebrations there, and it must be so nerve-wracking all day. I mean, the boys that
Geelong. Pick is in for Geelong.
at some point they'll get picked up, but you're never certain until it happens, and you're never quite sure where it will be.
Geelong pick is in. I expect it to be Harley Barker, wingman. That is my expectation, but we'll see. Harley Barker. What did I say? What did I say? Harley Barker. I knew he'd go to Geelong. Harley Barker, wingman for Geelong.
If not for a knee injury this year, doing his ACL, which we'll see him miss a bit of next year, but no doubt really highly talented.
Yeah, we talk about the roller coaster ride that footy is. Well, what an example. He wins All Australian 1 week. Within a week, he's done an ACL at training. He's out for 12 months.
Harley Barker, I think he's the speed and agility. I think he'll be great at Geelong. Barker's been viewed as a longer-term player after doing his ACL in the back end of the season. The Sturt prospect is a wingman whose athleticism and power stood out at the championships while playing for South Australia. He's quick, can jump and take a mark, and kicks the ball well.
Strong overhead, and he's going to get time. And Geelong can probably afford to have a player that will take a
Ewan Richardson, no one cares. Man, no one cares. Keep trolling someone else. No one cares. Keep talking into that echo chamber, bro. 1 more pick left in the first round. AFL Draft, round 1 live stream. Let's go.
He'll be ready to strike, but Mickey's the typical Geelong player. We saw the comparison to Ollie Dempsey. They love the guys that have got the speed endurance combination. That's the players they've drafted on the wings and at half forward, and what's made them so potent, along with Bailey Smith, Max Holmes, that sort of type of elite runner, and Harley Barker fits.
Bye, Ewan. Farewell. Off you go. Back to the echo chamber, bro. 1 more pick, everyone. Round 1, your favourite future AFL commentator, GoalGram. Live stream. Let's go.
It's the Cats' first selection, and you can already see that they've got patience and looking to the future. And I think for all the young players now, it's not just to come in. If you don't make it within the first couple of years, you're out the door. They've got a genuine look.
Lions are better. Lions are way better than Geelong. Don't even get me started. 1 pick left in the AFL draft. 25th pick incoming. 1 more pick left.
To know you're going to a club that's as successful as the Cats, and that they're taking this faith in you in what's been a pretty tricky year, no doubt, with your knee.
Yeah, no, 100%. And yeah, it's credit to everyone here. It's pretty emotional. Yeah, it's been pretty hard.
obviously with the injury, but
Oh,
forever grateful for this little moment. Cherish with everyone.
good for him. Harley Barker, 24th pick in Geelong. He definitely would have been earlier in the draft. I expected him to go around the 10 to 13 mark before doing his ACL at training, but I think he'll be tremendous.
Didn't expect it to be this big, but everyone here played.
One last pick in the first round of the AFL draft, everyone. We've been going for 2.5 hours now. We're almost there at the end. Make sure you like, share, follow, and comment.
Really good. I'm really happy where I'm at. And hopefully be running soon. And the quad's looking good. It's back to good strength, and hopefully be running in a couple of weeks' time, which is really exciting.
Yeah, Harley, tell us about winning that national championship for South Australia. The group of boys that played together for those 4 games. What was that feeling like for you?
Yeah, it was unreal. I mean, we always knew we had it as a squad, and to go through undefeated. Hopefully it won't happen for a while, and we can be known for a real strong team, and we're real connected together as well. And I think that's the main reason why we were so successful and already have 5 or 6 blokes already been drafted already. So pretty exciting.
Yeah, Harley, congratulations, mate. Now, to face that sort of adversity at such a young age is massive. What advice would you have for any other young player that unfortunately might suffer the same?
One more pick, everyone. One more pick in the first round. It's been a slog. But we're almost there. Last one left.
Someone like Ashcroft, he's already come back and he did an ACL, and he's already played in 2 grand finals, 1 best on. So there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Exactly. Will Ashcroft did his ACL. Christian Petracca did his ACL early in his career. Apply yourself to the rehab process, and you'll be able to come back and stronger.
Yeah, it sounds like you're a bit of a footy head. Who are you most looking forward to?
One more pick left.
The Cats, there's some superstars in that lineup.
Not as good as Brisbane.
Ollie Dempsey, 100%. Always love watching him, and base my game off him a little bit, and can't wait. Really.
Last pick in the first round of the AFL draft. Let's go. Almost there, everyone. Final pick. My name's GoalGram, your favorite future AFL commentator. Like, share, follow, and subscribe. Last pick.
Enjoy the night there with your family.
One pick incoming. Let's go.
To the Geelong Football Club. Theoretically, this was going to be the last pick of round 1.
Bid is pending.
But there is a bid pending. So one more bid. The marathon round 1 continues to just stretch out a little bit further.
Yeah, well, there's a number of players around this pick that there could be a bid on.
There is a bid pending coming in for the AFL draft. We've got 2 more picks coming. There is a bid pending. Could be Adam Swade for Essendon, Max King from Sydney. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, another one too, Joey. I mean, you mentioned Tyler Williams, the West Coast Eagles NGA prospect. Kobe Evans is another NGA prospect for the West Coast Eagles.
25 bid pending for Fremantle.
Attention soon, so I wonder whether there'll be a little bit of payback for you for the crosstown rivals, or as you mentioned, isn't it Alaka, is it a Swade? I love this. It's
bid pending. Fremantle have bid on a potential player. Swade, Saint Alashka from Essendon, potentially Max King from Sydney. Let's see what happens. Kobe Coulson from Gold Coast Suns. 2 picks left in the AFL draft first round.
We're up to, I think it's 9 bids, so we thought maybe
9 bids, potentially 10 in the first round. So it's been a long first round, everyone. We're getting there. We are getting there, slowly but surely.
Tonight, maybe 30 odd tomorrow as well. So we're almost halfway through the draft tonight, but a couple to go. Fremantle, in a pretty good spot with their list. Interesting to see which way they decide to go.
And David Wall's right in the middle there as the guy that has driven their list management over recent years. Their recruiting plays a key role, and they've picked up some brilliant Coolum VFL picks, later developing guys that are in their 20s who've made contributions.
Thank you very much, Levjin, for joining us live here on the stream. Annabelle is a gun. Seriously. The Brisbane Lions continue to get better. The best team in the competition by a distance. They've won 2 grand finals back-to-back by 50-plus points. Incredible.
In an exceptional position. They've done a great job, but
I love how they talk about Fremantle. Fremantle's list. They lost to Gold Coast Suns in the finals. My God. And that's Gold Coast with not even good academy players yet. Seriously. There is a bid pending for number 25 pick, everyone. 2 picks left. 2 picks left in the first round of the AFL draft. It's been a long one, but we're almost there. Here we go. Pick is in. Number 25.
With pick 25, Fremantle select Adam Swade.
Adam Swade. Essendon did not match the pick. Wow. Yes. Yes, Lizzie, Juju and Sasa are now out and about amongst us. They have awakened from their slumber. Adam Swade has gone to Fremantle with the 25th pick, everyone. Final pick of the first round tonight. It's been a long one. It's been a good one. It's been a great one. Thank you very much for all your support tonight. 176 centimeter small forward / midfielder. I think he'll be a very solid player.
Two-way runner, he'll pressure, he'll tackle, he uses the ball well, and he wins a lot of the footy. He's low to the ground, he's hard to tackle.
So that is the final pick of the first round, everyone. It's been a good one. It's been a great one. We are finally finished. So let's do a quick recap, everyone, of the first round of this AFL draft in 2025. Willem Dersma went number 1 overall to the West Coast Eagles. Zeke Euland went number 2 after West Coast bid to the Gold Coast Suns. Harry Dean went to Carlton after a West Coast bid. Cooper Duff-Tytler, ruckman forward, went to West Coast at number 4. Dylan Patterson went number 5 to the Gold Coast Sun after a Richmond bid. Dan Annable went to the Brisbane Lions, back-to-back premiers, 3-peat incoming. They were bid on by Richmond Tigers. Sam Cumming went number 7 to Richmond. Samuel Grill went number 8 to the Tigers. Sullivan Roby and Jacob Farrow went back-to-back to the Bombers. Unfortunately, boys, you won't be playing finals anytime soon. Xavier Taylor and then Latrell Pickett went back-to-back at 11 and 12 to the Demons. Dyson Sharp went number 13 to Essendon Bombers. Harry Kyle bid on by the Giants. He is a member of the Sydney Swans Academy. Oscar Taylor went number 15 overall to the Giants. Lockie Doveston, small forward from North Melbourne. No, he is not like Lockie Neal. He went number 16 overall. Jai Murray went number 17 to the Gold Coast Suns after the West Coast bid. And then Bo Annensall went number 18 to the Gold Coast after another West Coast bid as well. Josh Lindsay went to the West Coast Eagles finally at number 19. Cameron Nairn went to Hawthorn at number 20. Lachlan Carmichael went to the Western Bulldogs, member of the Sydney Swans Academy, bid not matched, very similar to Josh Dunkley back in the day. Mitch Marsh went to the Adelaide Crows, Aidan Schubert went to the Hawthorn Hawks, Harley Barker goes to the Geelong Cats, and Adam Swade, the final pick of the first round, Essendon Academy member, but the bid was not matched. He goes to the Fremantle Dockers. I'm GoalGram, your favourite future AFL commentator, everyone. Thank you so much for all your support tonight. It's been a tremendous night. Join me tomorrow night for round 2 of the AFL draft. This has been an incredible night of AFL content and analysis, and I'm thanking you, every single one of you, for joining me tonight for all of the fun and entertainment. Join me every single day for AFL content on my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Follow me along every single day for AFL content and analysis. I'm your favourite future AFL commentator, GoalGram. Thank you everyone so much for all your support tonight. I love you. See you tomorrow.